Khan, shalom, shalom. Hey, first and foremost, we want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakabadas. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and who taught us this truth. Special salutations to the hopeful elect, Bayav Dawadah, the house of David, and to the confusion of faces scattered across the four corners of the globe, man. Shalom to the other priest down one my yum, priest Karakar Kahan, man. You see brother shortly, man.
Yalak Mara'a.
Priest Yalak Mara'a. Hey, man, we just wanted to come out here week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of this wicked-ass kingdom known as America, man.
Good.
All right, which is Babylon in the Bible, right? Because this place is full of mass confusion. Now, with all the turmoil and with all the chaos we've been through, you still got niggas in Israel cooning, right? Especially you, Stephen A. Smith, one of the biggest coons on the face of this planet, man. Right? You can bring out that precept. So you got this dude Esau being exposed for the history that he has, and you want to come up and defend him, but you didn't have that same energy for Kyrie. You didn't have that energy for any of your so-called the so-called black athletes that go through the racism that they go through. You're right. That's getting oppressed in this society. You don't speak up about that, right? What was your take on Cal Kaepernick taking the kneel? Oh, he's disrespecting the flag. Right? Always having these cool mentality. And this is why we know we the children of Israel. Because of the characteristics. No other nation do that. Right?
That's the characteristics right there. You're right. Because you can always count on your own people to be against you when it's dealing with righteousness. That's how you know, oh, nah, this is a wicked Israelite right here. It has to be. Because guess what? When you're dealing with all these other nations, they all are about nations building up their own nation.
That's right.
We are the only nation that's about destroying our own nation. That crabs of a barren spirit. That's how you know. Oh, no, that's a joke. Because he's all about destroying his own people. And when you bring out these edifying righteous points, they always got something to say. Like you said, guess what? At the end of the day, regardless of what Kyrie did, he still brought awareness to Israel. But you had a problem to say about that.
That's right.
Good.
This is Jeremiah 5:26. It says, "For among my people are found wicked men."
From among my people, who's the people of the Lord? You blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, which consist of the 12 tribes of Israel. Right? The Lord's sheep. Right? So among my people, Jeremiah is speaking. And the Lord is like, yo, there's wicked men among our people, man. And we don't deny it. Brothers is not biased up here. It's about righteousness, wickedness. We call out the wicked of our people, man. Why? Because we are held at a high standard that we should meet.
For among my people are found wicked men. They lie wait. As he that setteth snares, they set a trap, they catch men.
Let me get the etymology of the word snare. So you got people that's among the nation of Israel that are lying and they're waiting, right? Real quick, can I get Jeremiah 17:2? You got people that are lying and waiting to catch men. They sit there and trap you up, whether it's in their philosophies, whether it's indoctrinating, whether they come into the aid of Esau, right? This is what they do. And the scriptures just talk about their characteristics. They catch men, they catch you, put you in that net, in that snare, in that trap, right? Hey, what's this dude name that made Hebrews Negroes? That was a snare to catch men, you know? But we all know everything consists of the Most High. You got that snare? Jeremiah 14:2.
Real quick while the brother getting the definition of the word snare, because like the priest said, that was a snare. That movie, Hebrews to Negro. Because in the midst of that documentary, they add in the other nations. And the Lord is not dealing with the other nations. The Lord is only dealing with the nation of Israel.
That's right.
This dude, he adding everybody. He adding Ham. He putting everybody in the mix. The Lord ain't dealing with all the nations. The Lord said he chose Israel out of all the nations. The Lord created 18 nations. He's he's only dealing with one nation. So that documentary, yeah, it is a snitch.
Right.
It's a snare.
Right.
Only way you gonna get the truth is if you come to the men, the Lord's servants that's out here on the highways and the byways. Not no documentary was watered down. You know, they adding everybody in it. You know, they playing it safe. That documentary, that ninja that made that documentary, he playing it safe. The Lord is only dealing with these people right here.
Right.
These are our biblical nationalities.
That's right.
Nobody else.
That's right.
Brother got the definition of the word snare.
The definition of snare is a noose for catching animals.
A noose for catching animals, man. And this is what they're doing, laying snares. The Lord is letting you know that you got to watch out for these cutthroat dudes. They out here and they lay traps to catch you up. Right? They don't have no reference. They don't fear the Most High. Right? Any nigga that's gonna tell you can do whatever you want and live the way life you want and have free will, that dude is laying a snare to your soul, man. Right? Because there's great judgment coming. We're in the midst of World War III. Right? You got Iran soldiers that's at the borders of Russia right now.
Right.
All right? This is an ongoing thing, and this is the judgment that was written in the Bible to happen.
Exactly.
Well, who is speaking about these things? Who's preparing you? How do you repent? What is sin? Are they teaching you these things? That's what you should learn. That's the first thing you should be learning in school. Sin. What's sin?
Exactly.
Especially to the children of Israel.
Exactly. Scripture say what? To raise up thy son in his youth. I mean, what? You're supposed to be teaching the children of Israel from their youth what sin is.
That's right.
Because guess what? Once they hit up age, the Most High is not going to wink at their ignorance no more. And they're going to be judged for how they conduct themselves.
That's right.
You don't wait till now when you're in your 30s, 40s to start wondering. And even then, y'all don't even care what sin is. Y'all only go by the laws of the society. If the society say, do as thou wilt, you say, oh, everybody's a sinner. Use that as an excuse. Keep going on about your everyday walks of life. Go ahead.
What they say was snare is a twisted rope. You know, it's a twisted rope that is used to catch animals in. You know, for it to put corn, and they pressurize the branch, and they put like a circle around it with a wire. So when the bird comes to get that corn, you flick up anything and catch her in a snare. So it's like a dead trap. Once you're in that snare, you can't come out here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Trap. You know?
Definition one more time?
Yeah.
Read a little loud too.
A snare says it's a noose for catching animals.
Right.
You know?
So yeah, man. So and plus, guess what? Hey, man. Hey, Most High, he controls both sides, good and evil. So, like the scripture says, the blind leads the blind. Both of them fall in the ditch. Because the Lord is only dealing with the elect of the nation of Israel. So the Lord don't even want the whole nation of Israel. I know that's a tough pill to swallow, but hey, it's in the scriptures. So that movie, Hebrews and Negroes, where he's adding in all the other nations, and we go come together under this one big conglomerate. That's not the case.
Right.
The Lord is only dealing with the elect. So hey, that was a snare to get the undesirables out of Israel.
Right.
The Lord don't want the undesirables, the 2/3.
Right.
Hey, because 2/3 of Israel, hey, y'all wanted the Lord to get crucified, y'all.
Exactly.
So, hey, that was a snare for y'all in this time, to be judged in this time.
Right. So y'all the same ones back again crucifying his word.
Yes.
Y'all the same ones back again crucifying his word. And guess what? This stuff has to come out, man, because the Most High is doing a real deep cleansing, real deep house cleaning, man. You know what I'm saying? The Most High is doing that second process as we speak. That's how we can identify who are the 2/3 and who are not. By your characteristics, how you move. Yep. Now, guess what? Do you have a chance to get right? Yes, you do. But from a process of elimination, we can see these individuals. Stephen A. King, guess what? We know you've done, man. You know what I'm saying?
Stephen A. Smith?
Yeah, we know you've done, man. Yeah. I don't know why I said King.
It's more. Yeah, it's a little more. Verse 27, Jeremiah 5:27. As a cage full of birds, so are their houses full of the sea. Therefore they are become great and waxing rich. So yeah, this guy, what's the name of this dude that made?
Ronald Dalton.
Ronald Dalton.
Yeah, this dude, he's waxing rich. He made a few dollars off of this.
Wow, I'm happy you said that.
Yeah.
I'm happy you said that. Look at Ronald Dalton's. Just reading that.
Okay.
Let's go to it.
As a cage full of birds, so are their houses full of deceit. Therefore, they are become rich and become great and waxing rich.
Yep. And the fact that you said that, we got this article, Ronald Dalton biography. It says, so what is Ronald Dalton Jr. net worth? As of 2019, Ronald net worth is estimated to be $10 million, right? So $10 million, right? This dude, that's what his net worth is. That's the money he's bringing in, right? And what does the scriptures tell you in Psalms? Let me get that real quick. Let me get Proverbs 23 and 23.
Yeah, I got like 3 more verses. You want me to keep reading or you want that real quick?
Yeah, let me get this real quick. Right? Proverbs 23 and 23. That's a great point. Please put up.
Proverbs 23 and 23. By the truth and sell it not. By the truth and sell it not. Also wisdom and instruction and understanding.
There you go. Buy the truth, sell it not.
Right.
So if you was really sincere,
Absolutely.
that book, that documentary would have been pushed freely.
That's right.
It just would have been flooded and given them to people.
Right.
Right?
Right.
But you put a price on it and you had to make a deal with Jeff Bezos, right? Jeff Bezos ran the book through. He
Right.
realized, oh shit, this book is bullshit as hell. I
Right.
love this book.
Exactly.
It's gonna put you more, it's gonna put our people more into a deeper ditch.
Exactly.
Why would Esau leave a damn book or a video on his platform, right? That basically speaks about his own downfall.
Exactly.
He's like, oh, in
Not
this book,
benefiting him.
yeah. Oh, he's calling me Japheth in this book.
Exactly.
God.
Exactly.
You ever know what I'm saying?
Exactly. But the Most High said what? He's not the author of confusion.
Yeah,
Clearly, this man is trying to cause confusion
Yeah.
to keep you asleep.
yeah.
So therefore, like the priest just said, yeah, I am going to let you promote this and keep this up there since 2016, 17, 18.
yeah.
Because this is keeping them in that deep delusion that I want them to be in. So I got no problem selling this on there and making some money off you too. Because guess what? Amazon is getting money off of this as well.
Yep.
Let's not be sleep. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I don't got no problem if you making $10 million off of that because this is pushing our agenda. This is what we want. And ultimately, that's what this Jake, what's his name? Ronald Dalton? That's what he wants anyway, because all these individuals, all they want to do is be like Esau.
Right.
That's it. He just wants that. He wants that filthy lucre. So what? He can ride around in the Benz, BMW, go to all these different elite parties that only a select few go to, because he really envies Esau.
That's right.
He doesn't care about his own people. And guess what? Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua Bashem Kakodash, guess what? You've never heard of the apostles and elders of GMS taking a dime, man.
Right.
You have never heard them say, guess what? For this Genesis breakdown, oh, we're going to charge this right here on our Patreon for $10.99. You've never seen that, man. And you never will see that.
That's right.
That in itself is an indication of who the true prophets are, man. Go ahead.
Based off Jeff Bezos' $929 billion net worth on Amazon, with that book and the Kyrie controversy, he made $14.7 million. You know?
Wow.
That's what he made.
Wow.
You know?
Wow. How you doing, sis? See.
Yeah. Oh. Look. That proves that this documentary is cut and dry.
Right.
Because I bet you if the true name of the Most High and the Son was in that documentary, that shit wouldn't have got a breath of life.
Wow.
Not one day on that platform.
Exactly.
If that documentary would expose who Esau truly is,
Right.
which is the European of today, that documentary wouldn't have had one day light
That's a fact.
out on that platform.
That's a fact.
So they just left it plain and dry, Hebrews and Negroes.
Right.
They really didn't go in depth about the other tribes, 11 other tribes.
Exactly.
They called 11 other tribes Esau.
Right.
They called the northern tribes Esau because of Spain, right? So that book is a total chaotic book, man.
Yep.
And it falls right into a prophecy with this scripture right here. Let me get this precept real quick too. Matthew 10 and 8.
know.
Heal the sick, cleanse the lepers, raise the dead, seek, cast out devils, right? Cast out deceit, cast out lies. Freely ye have received, freely give.
Right.
That's how a man of the Lord should be pushing out this truth, because you didn't know anything about being Israel
Right.
until the Most High woke up the prophets, man, the true
Right.
prophets.
And you got
Right?
it from what? Listening to the apostles and others of GMS,
That's
listening
right.
to these videos, and
That's
guess what?
right.
It was free.
It was free.
So now, in turn, when you realize this, why would you now want to go out there and charge someone? It broke down the characteristics of what a righteous man should be doing.
Exactly.
It says what? Heal the sick. It's not, oh, you sick? Okay. It's not like these insurance companies. Oh, you sick? Okay, well, we can't work on you unless we charge your insurance company for
Right.
$500,000. I thought you really care about the people. If this is America, you say you care about the well-being of the people, you care about their health care. Why is it that if I'm sick, I can't be treated unless I got insurance? So it lets you know that this whole thing is a money scheme. So going back to that, to correlate it, it's letting you know that the true prophets are going to come out here and they're not going to be asking for any type of money. They're going to do it in sincerity, because guess what? Our people need to wake up. And the fact that they're not woken up means that what? They're suffering from sickness. It's called a spiritual sickness, not knowing your identity, not knowing who you are. Waking up and calling yourself a Negro, a spick, an anchor baby. These are all bywords that they put on us. One second you're a nigger, then you're Negro, then you're black, then you're African American. It's like every 20 years they change up the narrative.
Right.
So who are we then? Go ahead. Because that's what you got to get down to. Who really are we then? Before you called us that.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. That was it.
That was it?
Yeah.
You bring it up.
Nah, it wasn't that. That was you finished with Proverbs 23 and 23, right? Yeah.
All right,
yeah.
let me finish. Back in Jeremiah 5 and 27. As a cage full of birds, as a cage is full of birds, so are their houses full of deceit. Therefore they are become great and waxen rich. They are waxen fat, they shine. Yea, they overpass the deeds of the wicked.
Overpass the deeds of the wicked. Stephen A. Smith, Charles Barkley, Shaquille O'Neal, right? Ronald Dalton, right? All you wicked ass dudes, you became worse than the wicked.
Right.
Charles Barkley went on a whole rant speaking about so-called black people
Right.
and how bad they are and how bad they treat the LGBTQVC apostrophe community.
Right.
Right? That's all they care about. And those are snares right there. They're just puppets.
Exactly.
Puppets for puppets for Satan, puppets for Esau.
Right.
Right?
They pass the deeds of the wicked. Guess what? One thing for sure, two things are certain. All these different wickedness of the world, these Edomites of the world, they all on board of who they are. They all know their agenda. They all know about the elite banking families, how to hit you with high interest rates. They all on board. Our people, they can know who they are and still keep you asleep. They can see you smoking weed on the corner, wasting your life away, and say, don't worry about anything, man, you be good. At the same time, you know that's harming that man. You know he's not doing anything productive with his life. But you can see it and turn a blind eye. But these individuals are wicked. You can understand that you actually are the chosen people of the Heavenly Father and His Son. But you choose to turn a blind eye. That's how they overpass. That's how they overpass the deeds of the wicked. Because guess what? The wicked is the wicked. They have no choice. Go ahead.
Back in Jeremiah 5 and 28. They are waxen fat. They shine. Yea, they overpass the deeds of the wicked. They judge not the cause. They cause the cause of the fatherless. Yea, they prosper in the right of the needy. They do not judge.
Right. They judge the fatherless. Now, who is ultimately our Father? The Heavenly Father. His name is Yahweh. And we serve Him through His Son, Yahweh Shah. We are the fatherless because what? We became fatherless when we didn't know who we were. When we broke the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Heavenly Father, He turned His back on us. And guess what? He sent down with that grace His Son, Yahweh Shah, to die for our sins. So now we can wake up to this truth and know who our real Father is, man. But guess what? You got...
You know? Right. Sometimes you gotta get it right. You gotta come on home. That's why the Lord set His men up. The Lord got His men out here. living in that time when the Lord is getting ready to visit the earth. You know?
Hey, can I get Psalm 96 and 14? The add what the brother saying? I was just reading that. Don't we get it first?
Psalms 96 and 14?
Yeah. Sure. Go ahead.
13.
Hold on, make sure. I think it's Psalms. So like it. The add what the brother saying. I was just reading it just now. 94 and 16. Psalm 94 and 16. And this is the Lord speaking right here.
Psalm 94, verse 16. Who will rise up for me against the evildoers?
See that? The brother saying, who shall rise up for me against the evildoers? So the Most High is looking for men that's going to rise up. Because everybody playing along. Everybody playing the game. Yo, play the game. Yo, love everybody. That don't even sound right. You can't love everybody.
Right.
All right? Because if I ask you, hey, what type of girls you like? You might say, yo, I only like light-skinned girls. Or I won't be a mommy. Hey, that's discriminating right there. Right or wrong?
Right.
If a girl say, oh, I like tall men, I never talk to a short man. What is that? That's discrimination.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, everybody has to be everybody judges, but don't want to look at what we doing as being righteous. When you do the same thing. You know, you might say, yo, all I listen to is hip hop.
Yeah.
I don't listen to that other music.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm hip hop.
Yeah.
Reggaeton, Afro. The Most High said, who? Read that again?
This is Psalm 94, verse 16. Who will rise up for me against the evildoers?
Yeah, and that's us. That's us. And we're not rising up against them by carrying no guns. We're not rising up against them by trying to kill nobody. We're rising up against them by giving our people the love that the Bible talks about.
Right.
That we are not Americans. Don't ever get it twisted. We could never be accepted as Americans. All right? As much as that article with Jerry Jones.
Yeah.
Back when he was 14 years old.
Yeah.
Right? He was going to trying to prevent little black Israelite babies from going to school.
Yeah.
So everybody want to be judgmental to Kyrie. Now look how beautiful the Lord is. He bringing out dirt on who?
Yeah.
Are y'all going to judge the same way? Is he going to get canceled?
Right.
Is the black what's my man? Micah what's my man that played he was the best defender on that team? Michael Parsons. Is Michael Parsons and these guys going to say, nah man, I don't want to play for that dude no more? Nobody going to do that. You see that? One thing I can say about Amalek, Esau, and the fake Jews is what? That they stick together.
Yeah.
I have never, when I was 14 years old, I have never wanted to stop somebody from getting an education. If anything, I played hooky. I was the one that didn't want to go to school. I have never waited outside because they knew that the black kids were trying to get up in there and desegregate the school.
Right.
And he was trying to prevent that.
Right.
So they said, oh, can you bring up somebody's past from when they was 14 years old? Nigga, you did that shit to Bill Cosby?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Mike, what's my man that got killed? Michael Brown?
Yeah.
They show he was carrying guns, smoking a blunt.
Right.
He was fit. What about Tamir Rice?
Yeah.
These were babies. So, you can't bring up what happened to somebody in the past. Why not? When you go to apply for a job,
Oh yeah.
and you got locked up for selling marijuana or crack, what they do?
Really bad.
Well, back in 1922, when you was 18, you got arrested for selling marijuana or crack. We can't hire you.
Right.
So everybody got to be forgiven but us. And that's bullshit, man. The Most High is looking for righteous men. All right? Read that again, brother.
Psalm 94, verse 16. Who will rise up for me against the evildoer? Or who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity?
Who gonna do that? Because when I look around, let me get that throw hand, joint of hand, Proverbs. When I look around, I don't see nobody else with an opposite opinion about what's going on but the Hebrew Israelites. Everybody else, if you want to be a Muslim, anybody can be a Muslim. You got East Indians that become Muslims. You got blacks that become Muslims. You got everybody can become a Muslim. If you're a Catholic, anybody can become a Catholic.
Right.
If you're a Baptist, anybody. All you gotta do is wake up and say, "I love God."
Yeah.
No, that's not the requirements for being in this truth. You gotta be a Hebrew Israelite through the Holy Spirit.
Right. Right.
Okay? Because we the only ones that saying it's wrong to be a homosexual. Everybody else gonna say, nah, you know, it's all cool, man, you know. We saying it's wrong to murder somebody.
Yeah.
That's what we saying.
Yeah.
We telling you to put down the hip hop. Everybody else talking about the hip hop.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like hip hop has been some captivating movement. Only thing hip hop has done is bring death and destruction to our community.
That's right.
I seen a video Gorilla Glow. She twerking. Now who did that? She was in front of an abortion clinic. Twerking. F-N-F-I-E-R-E-R-E-R. The hell wrong with this girl, man? But that would get millions of views. Stupidity, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The Most High looking for men that's going to speak up against this place, man.
Right.
Because then guess what? When your little nephew get molested and he come to you 18 years later, yo, such and such molested me.
Right. Right.
If y'all would have put that uncle away,
Right.
your little nephew would have been molested nobody. You know? But anyway, that was all that. Yes.
Verse 17. Unless the Lord has been my help.
That's why the property value go down in the black community. Stupid shit like that. Property value going Hellcat. Scat. I got a scat pack. The Most High going to put you in a damn scat pack.
Right.
You know? Yeah.
Psalm 94, verse 17. Unless the Lord has been my help.
Unless the Lord have, how did the Lord help us? He let us meet men of the Lord and bring us in the truth. Because that's why at one point in time, we thought it was cool to have 7 girlfriends. You know? We thought it was cool to run the streets, party all day.
Right.
We thought it was cool to spend all our money on European clothes.
Right.
We thought it was cool.
Yeah.
I remember when I was growing up, dudes were, yo, bro, downtown Brooklyn was a war zone because if you had a certain type of book bag, them Jan Sports, man, you would lose your life over a book bag, bro. I seen dudes running like the National Geographic, bro.
Man.
And dude turn the corner, it's like 20 dudes. And you're like, damn, what happened? Nah, you got a book bag, you got an 8-ball jacket.
Man. Yeah.
Over a jacket?
Yeah.
Y'all dudes 14. First of all, 14, y'all can't even wear the jacket. But they wanted to hurt him over that jacket. Yeah, brother.
Verse 17. Unless the Lord had been my help, my soul had almost fell inside out.
That's right.
My soul had almost fell inside out.
Yeah, unless the Lord helped you, your soul would have dwelt in silence. A lot of dudes shut mouth. I'm afraid to offend this person. Fuck that. The Bible said open rebuke is better than secret love.
Right.
I'd rather rebuke you in righteousness than I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna let him walk around with doodle on his on the back of his sneakers. If your breath did, I'm gonna say, yo, bro, take a tic-tac, your breath is coming, bro.
Right.
You ain't supposed to get offended about that, bro.
Right.
Because I could have let you in the club. Hey, how you doing? Halitosis. Hi, my name is Thomas. Got their backdraft.
Damn.
I could have let you go up there and look crazy.
Right.
You know? Yeah,
Proverbs 11 and 21.
Yo.
Though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished.
See, what you gotta realize is that though hand joined hand, it's more of them than us. They actually join hands. They like forming a pact. They all holding hands and they all working together. Everybody that works for Congress, they pass laws to help out their people.
Yeah.
You got more gangsters and killers that wear suits and ties than you clowns that be on the corner.
Yeah.
The real gangsters is in the goddamn in the goddamn Congress.
Yeah.
In the government.
Yeah.
Those are the gangsters. Those are the real King Vons.
Yeah.
Cause they'll drop a bomb and kill a whole goddamn city.
Yep.
You dudes don't got the mental capacity for that.
Right.
You're not no gangster, bro. I keep trying to tell these guys that. Because if all the gangs in the hood was to go against the American government, they're just smashed.
Right.
They get eradicated.
Right.
Some of these guys don't even know how to shoot. They shoot like this. They don't have no tactic. They don't know how to play the war. They don't know how to do a pop.
Right.
Come in the track. They don't know shit. They don't know nothing about tactical war. You know? If the gun jam, they don't know how to rack tack ready. They don't know how to get the bullet out from a malfunction. That's why you see a lot of them when they shoot and they get jammed, they just run back in the car. They don't know how to. They don't know how to do that. Because they wasn't trained. Esau, yo, bro. Yeah, preach me that one time.
This is Proverbs 11:21. Though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished.
They're not going to be unpunished. It doesn't matter if y'all form a league, alliance. Everybody's working together. The tech companies working with the Congress.
Right.
Everybody is in league. The food industry.
Right.
Everybody. It doesn't matter.
Right.
Platforms like Stephen A. Smith to come speak out, to throw water on situations,
Yeah.
to make it seem like, oh, come on, guys,
Yeah.
why you making this so judgmental?
Right.
You know, but meanwhile, you don't have that same energy for your own people.
Right, right.
You know, you start screaming, oh yeah, this is unacceptable. When it comes to your own,
Yeah.
But when it comes to Esau, come on, guys, it's back off master, man.
Right.
Like he said, I'm found of Jerry Jones. That's what he said. He's found. You're going to be found of a woman. You're going to be found of another man. You know? Hey, but these are the people that they put on TV.
Yes.
These are the real influencers.
Yeah, yeah.
Like everybody was telling everybody, take the jab,
Yeah.
take the jab. Now everybody's dropping dead.
Yeah.
Everybody's dropping dead now.
Yeah.
When you knew it was a game when they said, oh, if you take the jab, then sorry, if you take the jab, you had to sign a waiver.
Right.
If you took the thing,
Right.
you had to sign a waiver.
Oh, so if anything happened to you,
You can't sue.
you can't sue you.
That right there should be a red flag.
Right.
I'm not taking this because if I take it, I can't sue.
Right.
But everybody took it. Everybody took it.
Right.
And then when you told people, and you calling me, brother?
Oh,
I
snap.
think so.
Wow, yeah.
Everybody took it, and then when you told people don't take it, I gotta keep my job, man. Mortgages, car payments, vacations that they have planned.
Yeah.
Nobody took the jab for medical reasons.
Yeah. Nobody. That's a fact.
Everybody took it for their job, they pension. I'm about to retire. I can't lose this.
Right. And you never care about their
Dummies,
health
bro.
before the COVID. Yeah.
That's why
Right.
Scripture says what? Never
Right.
trust your damn enemies, man.
Right.
The same dude that used to whip your back with whips, you gonna sit up there, and then when you ask him, yo, what's in the jab, he gonna tell you, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
When you buy a box of cereal on the side of the box, don't they got nutritional facts?
Yep.
They let you know.
Ingredients. Even if you go get something to eat, like
Right.
what's in it, they lay out the whole ingredients for you. What's in it? All of a sudden, now you inject something in my body. Don't worry about it. Just take it.
And now you seeing after a year, people dropping dead.
Right.
They said 58% of all the people that either got one shot or the booster.
That Ackerman, Irene Caro, that just died.
Oh, your boy Hovain. Hovain, that used to manage Troy Ave. That used to manage it now for all the hip-hop dudes from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
His big ass dropped dead. And he took the vaccine a few months ago.
Damn.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, took that damn serpent juice. You don't know what the hell you put in your body. Meanwhile, your mother telling you when you were a little kid, don't take nothing from strangers. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
This is Sirach 12:10. It says, never trust thine enemy. Never trust this man. This man been doing, he brung the smallpox over here
Damn.
during the time of slavery. He brung the fucking smallpox in the blankets to the Gadites, which are the North American Indians. He gave you some juice during the what's that? The
Tuskegee experiment?
There you go, brother. The Tuskegee experiment.
Even in Philadelphia, in the jails, they was doing experiments on them brothers in jail.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay? He put crack in your community. He put drugs in your community. Should I go on? He broke up he made the jail industry.
Exactly.
Shall I go on?
Willie
Yeah.
Rich concept. Just the fact that he even brought you in slavery, you should never
Yeah.
trust this man.
Exactly.
And kept that generational wealth going on through his kids to keep you in slavery.
But meanwhile, you get in an argument with your own brother or family member. You don't want to talk to them for months, years.
Yeah.
Hey, never trust your enemies, man.
I got the etymology on the word never. It says ever. Like forever, ever? Forever, ever?
Nah,
It
bro.
says not. No.
Oh.
Not. It's like how much you gotta break it down to you. Not to have. Never, man. Oh, you see something?
At no time.
There you go. Oh, so it can't be no forgive and forget. That they like to push out
Man,
there.
if I was on fire, I wouldn't let these dudes put water on me.
Hey,
For real.
I'd rather just take the. I'd rather just take.
that's a fact.
I'd rather just take the heat.
That might be acid.
Literally was
No.
what happened, yeah.
That's a fact.
You gonna throw gas on you, not water. Man.
Big bonfire, do a
Yup.
picnic.
Gas. And they're gonna be right inside of a Polish spring bar.
But our people, if you tell them, I don't want to be racist. You're not being racist, bro. You have an understanding. You think when a snake see a what's that animal that kills snakes like this?
Mongoose.
A mongoose. When a snake see a mongoose, you think he want to see that mongoose? You see that goddamn mongoose? And a mongoose gonna go to, you know what I'm saying? Nobody want to see that. You dudes are, man. Even when you look at the animal kingdom, the sharks stay with the sharks. You know?
Yeah.
The dolphins don't be hanging with the sharks. They stay with the dolphins.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And even people, they misuse that word racist because the social concept of it, Esau's racism is different, you know, because Esau is not about saying that I just love my people. He want to bring you down and set up snares.
Implement. He want to
Yeah,
implement.
yeah.
It's action, you know?
But when you look at the word itself, it comes from the word raza, the word race, meaning your lineage, and is a suffix meaning legal fidelity to a certain doctrine or custom. So you just basically say, I'm for my people. I favor more Israel. I favor more righteousness. Right? And there's nothing wrong with loving that. You know? Because they do it all day in our community.
Right.
You know?
No, never trust your enemy.
Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, that's Esau for you. He like that, you know, he like to look like an innocent doctor. You know, this is gonna cure you. You know, this is for prevention. You know, he like to talk soft. This man is a dagger on two legs, man.
What's that dude that was 14? You see when they was interviewing him? The dude that they started exposing him from when he was 14?
Jerry Jones.
Jerry Jones, when he was interviewing, he just...
You see what innocent? I was innocent them times.
Innocent.
I
But
got-
meanwhile, you could be eating a pack of Skittles and get your head blown down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it don't make any sense how they want us to react and how they react. You know?
Yeah, they reaction is global.
Kanye got kicked out of a bank. He lost. He was a multi-billionaire. He lost all that.
All the resources. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
They fought Voltron.
Yeah.
But we don't know how to. We got too many coons in our system, bro.
Stand up when you stand up.
Just let anybody do anything to you. But then when it comes to your own, you'll blow his head off. I've never seen a gangbanger. Somebody put a quote. Said I've never seen a gangbanger kill one KKK member. I said, whoa.
Hey.
Never seen a gangbanger kill one KKK member. I never heard a hip hop song go on a drill on a KKK member. And the KKK, the people that hate you, that really hate you. So why won't you go on y'all are.
Right.
Y'all got picks.
Right.
You know?
Right.
You pick and choose, you know? Yeah, priest.
Back in Sirach 12 and 11, though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hadst wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust had not been altogether wiped away. Yeah, so even from, like I said, like you said, through the Holy Spirit, from the time of the smallpox, this man was never to be trusted. He brought us over here on cargo slave ships. He came with the diseases. So this man is always going to try to put diseases on the public.
That's his thing. Order out of chaos.
Yes.
He got it right on the dollar bill. Ordos Superior.
Ordos Novos Superior.
That's it.
Ordos Novos Superior. Yeah. Order out of chaos. That's Latin for order out of chaos.
Wow.
They put the symbols right there in front of you.
I mean, how much more? I mean, do we have to say I'm the devil?
Exactly.
Yes.
What's the chaos?
Man.
And the same people that's causing the chaos is the ones that's bringing the order.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, I remember in The Godfather. Remember Michael? He had wanted to know who killed somebody. He said, "Yo, the first person that come." You remember that?
Yeah, pretty much Michael, his father was warning him. He said, yo, listen, the first person that comes to you and wants to do a meeting on how we can squash it, that's the person you don't trust. They're going to kill you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because remember, they were going to do a whole meeting. So somebody had died. He said, yo, the first one that come to you and say, yo, we're going to do a meeting for the whole 5 families to get together, and we're going to squash this, that person not to be trusted, you're going to get assassinated.
Wow. And then what he did, he threw the murder.
Right. And it was a Judas, somebody was in his own family right next to him, that came and said, yo, listen, I'm gonna set it up on my turf, with my people, to bring it over there to be safe, and we're gonna have a meeting with him. He said, all right, no problem. And he realized.
Right. But the father had to give him game. That's one of the coldest moves. So you remember that? What was that?
Godfather 1.
Godfather 1. Now that's a cold move, bro. Get you to think like a man.
Yeah.
The person that always give you a helping hand, is not the one that really want to give you help.
Exactly.
That's going to be the one that molest you. That's going to be the one to lie on you. That's going to be the one that hurt you.
Break rules. Yep.
Yeah.
No. Verse 17. Verse 17. Back in Sirach 12 and 17. If adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first.
Like y'all saying, if adversity come upon you, trouble, you're gonna find him there first. Be the first person with Red Cross. Be the first person.
Wow.
Why is he the first person always there?
I'm
Because
gonna-
you're the first person to start this shit.
FEMA cams, freaking. Yo, this pandemic just happened. Don't worry. We got the jab for you.
Pandemic happened. I got the job.
Yeah, already.
Come get a shot
Already.
And you know what's crazy? Because see, brothers are inventors, right? You know how long a patent take?
Come on.
Takes a long
They already had this shit. They already had it patent already, bro.
Exactly.
How long it took us to get our patent?
Oh my gosh.
Like
brother.
3 years?
3
2
years?
years?
2 to 3
You don't just get a patent like that, bro.
Yeah.
especially medically.
And also got mRNA technology in it.
Yes.
It got technology in it.
Right.
Yeah.
Find his ass there first.
What was Haiti going through with their riots and kidnapping?
Oh, we're gonna bring in the U.S. military, and then the Haitian civilians is like, hell no, we don't need you to come in.
Exactly.
You leave people fatherless. You bring diseases. They didn't want him. They was like, nah, we good.
That is the worst.
Yeah,
We still paying tax to y'all now. That's why we eating mud pies. Look out of here.
yeah.
If adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first.
And that'd be a good video, Godfather. That'd be a good. If adversity come, you shall find him there first. Yep.
And though he pretend to help thee,
Wow. That's it.
yet shall he undermine thee.
That's it, brother.
Man, you're not really trying to help.
Hey, you know what's right on? The scriptures is saying the same thing we're saying, bro. It's speaking in a volume like we don't even gotta say nothing. And this is old. This is old information, but it's new to us because we just coming into this truth, was like, damn, I never thought about stuff like that. Yeah, because you're not tapping into what our forefathers was into. This is this how our forefathers started. Yeah.
Yep. Reading on, it says, he will shake his head and clap his hands and whisper much and change his countenance.
That's right. That's right.
That's Esau in a nutshell.
That's his whole spirit.
Dang.
Look how all these rappers getting all these predatorial contracts. Me and the brother were just building on that. You got guys like Big Daddy Kane still performing, still got to do New Jack City shows. Yeah, Trex from Naughty by Nature. Hip Hop Parade. This dude had a global song, bro. Even if he'd have made a 20 cent off that song, he'd be a multi-millionaire. Well, that's what Esau do.
Exactly.
You know? You want to bring up Beware?
Yeah, Beware. This picture before, I'm talking about Beware. So Beware, the etymology for Beware is like said, to be careful. You know, so you gotta be careful about this man. This man is a wicked man. They say be careful. You know, and Drake not being careful. You know, they always put back a trust in it.
Yeah.
They're not learning from the mistakes. They're not learning from the past.
Yeah.
They say be careful. I don't say
When it
what's
says
out
careful,
there.
that means you gotta move around real circumspect. You gotta always say to yourself, like, what's up his angle? Or come over smiling, hey, how you doing? You got that. What's your angle? What you trying to do? Like,
And it was a story that came out. It was a black lady. She went to her white friend's house to spend the night. They had like a what's it called, like a girls' night, and she died. The next morning she died.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody knows what happened to her. Even the girl, Shaquisha, I think her name is. She from Charlotte.
Mexico.
Yeah, she went out with them damn demonic.
yeah.
I don't even want to curse. She went out there with them damn ghetto gaggers out there.
Yeah.
And what happened? They beat the. If there was no video, the girl told the mother, "Oh, I don't know what happened to her." But they had no video because they whooped her behind, broke her damn neck. God damn. With friends like that, who the fuck the enemies, man?
Yeah.
You wait till you get somebody out of town and beat the crap and break her neck?
Killed them.
Some damn black Edomites, man.
Damn.
Yeah, priest.
Because they say to stay alert, be alert.
And you gotta be alert, not only just with white people, black people too.
Fact.
Everybody. Because they want to call us the black Hebrew Israelites, but we got Haitians up here,
Yeah.
Dominicans,
Yeah.
Cubans, North American Indians. They know we're not black Hebrew Israelites, but that's how they brand us.
Right.
Yeah.
To paint
You know?
that negative angle, because every time you hear black, you think
Black
negative.
identity, that black identity,
Yeah, what's that called?
yeah.
Black identity.
extremists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not no black.
Right.
Yeah.
I got revelation. You had some?
I got some.
Okay, all right, yeah.
Sirach 19 and 26. There is a wicked man that hangeth down his head sadly, but inwardly he is full of deceit. And that's Esau's mindset when it comes to you coming at it.
Yeah.
But inside, he laughing, he's ready to undermine you and be deceitful. And like you was mentioning, we don't have nobody to, we don't have that structure where we're going to come down on them hard. Remember that dude that was stealing towels from hotel in China?
Oh yeah.
And he was trying to be all sad? Moab was like, hell no. Moab locked his ass up.
kept his ass over there.
Kept his ass right in
think
China
he died.
burning the
He
trial.
died.
He died.
Right.
Why wasn't with none of that shit? They was like, let him go. The U.S. was like, bring him back. Moab was like, hell no, we prosecuting this man.
Damn.
You know? It says, but inwardly he's full of deceit, verse 27. Casting down his countenance and making as if he heard not, where he is not known. You know? Where he's not known, so he's trying to act like he.
That's that informant spirit, snitch.
Yeah.
A dude probably told on everybody in Brooklyn, but then come to Atlanta. Yo, what's up, man? I'm selling my black truck. Nigga probably, yo, my name is Drake, man. I got this going on. He not known over here. That nigga probably told the whole Louisiana,
The whole state.
the whole goddamn state. That's why you can't just trust anybody. You gotta always look at somebody through the Holy Spirit.
Right.
You can't. Oh man, yeah. A nigga put some in your drink, do all type of stuff, man.
Damn.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you gotta be on point. I'd rather be on point than be off point.
Right.
That shit cost you your life. You know? Look at all the jakes that get killed on TV.
Yeah.
P&B Rock. That brother wasn't on point.
Right.
Like just going up in I'm going to the restaurant. Bro, you think when we go places, we not doing the research? Yo, bro, you know, like if we go to Houston somewhere to go to a conference, I'm gonna do the research. Yo, nah, we ain't eating over here. It's a bad area. Let's stay more downtown. This nigga go right into the heart of the niggas. the heart, the main artery. He went to the heart of the niggas.
You can hear the heart beating within his
Yeah, the heart, the shit pulsating. And he's sitting at the damn restaurant with $100,000 worth of jewelry on.
Yeah.
Now it's messed up that, you know, he can't wear his jewelry. But yo, you gotta be on point, man.
I know what time you
You can't be trusting no girls like that. They gotta prove themselves. You know, you gotta leave $100 around them. Shit, you know, you gotta do stuff like that, bro. Cause you, at the end of the day, you want good people, you want righteous people around you. Yeah.
It says, casting down his countenance and making as if he heard not, where he is not known, he will do.
You think females don't do that? She's a known goddamn whore in East New York. The whole Brooklyn, the whole New York. And then come out here
Oh yeah.
and switch her whole swag up.
Yes, my Lord. Oh yes. Oh no. I'm looking for a man to show me the way and show me how to do it. You know, I grew up in certain environments. Exactly.
Lying.
8 million miles on your
What's
pussy.
that chick name? She was from New York, Miss DR.
Oh,
She
yeah.
killed that dude, Skank from Harlem.
Yeah,
He was a big
yeah.
credit card scammer.
Yeah.
Took him to Jersey, lined him up, and they put his body in the trunk. She home out of jail now. What do you think that chick is doing now? She probably somewhere out here walking around holier than thou.
Yeah.
You know? You don't know what people did before meeting you. You don't know what Issa did so much, man.
Come on, man. Wow. His resume is too crazy.
Resume is
That's
crazy.
why when that dude came off the helicopter, that white dude, into some island, them Jakes shot a bow and arrow out. Whatever tribe was that?
That's another of the pygmy.
Yeah, they shot
yeah.
arrows at that dude. They
Crazy.
killed him with bow. Oh, hell no.
They killed him too.
They killed him.
They killed that nigga. So he
Land.
came up because you already know.
Land.
They would have came with this book right here.
Oh,
In
in the
the
name of
name of
Christianity.
Jesus Christ. What is it? What's that
Serve your
scripture?
master. Serve your master.
Serve your master. They, man, come on, bro. That's how they got us. Took our scriptures and used it against us. Yo, serve your master. We go, okay. Not knowing that the master is talking about is the Lord and righteous man.
Yeah,
Right.
That's right.
Yeah.
It says, he will do thee a mischief before thou be aware. Soon, before you even aware, all your crops are stolen, everything is stolen, you turning around, your woman's already transported out the damn country, then you turn back, it's just you there left. There's a whole army coming up.
Yeah, like that movie Avatar.
And ships.
That's what Avatar was about.
That's what Avatar was
Avatar, that damn demon hopped up. He started acting like he was blue like them, and goddamn jacked the whole goddamn tree of life up. And the father, the boyfriend, she left the boyfriend to get with him. You know, no, it wasn't the boyfriend. She was assigned to marry him.
Right.
Yeah. And that dude backdoored everybody.
See? Verse 28. And if for want of power he be hindered from sinning, yet when he findeth opportunity, he will do evil.
Hey, that's what happened with Haman. The Edomites always been around.
Yeah.
You know?
Always there.
Yeah, they always been close around. Yup, and now they got the opportunity.
Yeah, then they came full in. They transitioned to the Grecian Empire.
And who
Here comes the Greeks. they came
Go down.
and like you were saying, what was Haman doing? He was learning all
the concepts
of
about,
the neither person.
everything.
But also about rulership too. How they have the rulerships. You know, Esau been, matter of fact, I tell you that in Revelation, how they were in the Dark Ages. They was put away. Esau was watching. When we was on top, these devils was watching us.
Bro.
They was watching how we was moving. They're like, oh, okay, they move like this. All right, this how they do. Okay, they watched the whole swag.
Oh, you're right. They watched you righteously.
Yeah, they watched it.
That's how they was able to, make it seem like they was the Jews, the customs.
They do a diligent search.
Yeah,
They watched us. They've been watching for a long time. They've been making their little attempts,
Yeah.
you know, for a long time. Yeah, anybody got some?
You want me to get
That was on
Revelation?
that.
Good job. Yeah, anybody have some?
I'll get. You gave me 12 and 9
Yeah,
earlier.
And you want some rock, 13?
Yeah. Y'all put them in. Yeah, throw them on.
All right. Revelations 12 and 9. It says, and the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil, and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world.
Old serpent, which is the devil.
That's why they can get you to take the jab. But that's his spirit. His whole spirit is an old concept that he got from the book of Genesis, being deceitful. And they said the spirit that he had would deceive the whole world.
Wow.
Everybody gonna be nanotechnologied out when it's all said and done. Dude's gonna be chipped the hell up, bro. Everybody gonna have chips in their hand, in their body. You gonna go like this, swiping stuff, gym membership, start your car, open your house door.
Yeah. Damn.
Niggas gonna be having sex with robots.
Damn.
With my little rock. Little Uzi Bird ass motherfuckers. They're gonna be having sex with everything, bro. It's gonna be a robotic. What do you think these Teslas are? These Teslas are just the prototypes, bro.
Right.
Man, the new cars that they're gonna have come out in 5 more years is gonna be crazy, bro. You're gonna be able probably to move it with your right signal with your eye. You know, with the blink of an eye.
I know your hand. Just park it like this.
Exactly. You're gonna be able to change your car color through your app. I want my car to be black today. I want my car to be red today.
Yeah.
Oh, LGBT week, I want a rainbow car.
Damn.
You're gonna be riding around with a red rainbow car.
Yeah.
Yeah, right now in Los Angeles, Tesla they own underground tunnel running their own. They do their own
Underground tunnels.
they did the Uber and Lyft. Only Tesla cars. They had a train already.
Wow.
And they want to get more contract. So this is the future right now.
Right.
Underground tunnel, Tesla they own production running. Own the Uber and the Lyft.
Right.
And the whole community down. This is the so the whole community underground.
Seen those truck drivers gonna be obsolete. Now they got trucks that's automated with what? They drive themselves.
Right.
Yeah, they probably like 5 to 10 years behind, but it's coming. It's coming. That's why I be telling Jake, man, get it while you can get it.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Stop taking stuff for granted, man. Stay locked in, stay focused. You know? But one thing for sure, we going into the technical era.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you wanna got something?
He was cast out into the earth, and his angels was cast out with him.
See, that's what y'all Negroes don't understand. Satan has actual men and women on this earth that work directly with him.
Wow.
The same way how we out here, and y'all, it's a like they show you that in Doctor Strange, is a whole nother universe.
Multiple.
Like you got like good people, and then you got the same good people to be bad people.
Right.
So they got a wicked side of them too.
Right.
If the Most High got men on this earth, who's going to stand up for me in the day of wickedness? Who's going to stand up for Satan in the day against the unrighteous men? It's the same. It's a duality.
Parallel.
Yeah, it's a parallel. It's like the
Nah,
duality.
you right.
Yeah, that's what they were showing you in Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
They were showing you for every positive person, there's a negative you.
Yeah.
For every negative you, there's a whole nother side of you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Esau understands that. They got wicked people that work for them.
Right.
You really think everybody's on this earth being happy for you? Hell no. There's people out here that's fucked up, man. And you gotta understand that. You know? And Jake would say, oh man, yo, y'all can't be the prophets because y'all cursed. What is a curse? Huh? The Bible says, though I be rude in speech, but not in knowledge.
Right.
See, but then your dumb ass be the same one. Listen to Meek Mills, give me some more demons.
Yeah. Lil Uzi
Little
Vert.
Scott.
Travis Scott,
Lil
Little
Baby.
Boosie, Little Baby. But then, you said the curse words. Shut up, phony ass. Shut up. Yeah.
That was it?
That was it. Sorry.
No. So we got Sirach 13 and let's start at 15. It says, every beast loveth his like, and every man loveth his neighbor. And that's powerful. So every beast under his light. So just like the prophet was just saying, guess what? If the Most High is to say that, that means that you know you have different individuals out here. It's not all everybody's the same. You have ones of the wicked, and guess what? They're to their light, and they all on board with their agenda. And that's what? Total supremacy of this world and trying to chip the elect. Not just all 2/3, but we know the 1/3 is not going to get chipped.
Right.
But
right.
guess what? They're all on board, man. And that's how we also can identify through the Holy Spirit who are the Israelites. Because guess what? We're going to have the same like manner. We're going to come out here prophesying, and we're going to know who's who. It says, verse 16, all flesh consorteth according to kind, and a man will cleave to his life. And that's why we always have this constant battle. Because guess what? 2/3 of our people are always trying to be like Esau, like the wicked. And they show you their appreciation by gunning you down in the street. They show you their appreciation by giving you these pedophile contracts.
Man.
They show you their appreciation by you being 50 years old, 60 years old, still doing plays.
And it's funny that the
Man.
Jewish the Zionist movement, the Jewish people that run the hip hop industry, right?
Right.
You'd never see them put out a Jewish rapper.
Never seen one.
Have you ever seen a Jewish rapper
Nah.
going through the projects calling people kites?
Nah.
You go kite.
Yeah.
You
I'm
never
gonna
see
run up
that.
on my ops, I'm gonna shoot the Orthodox.
Oh, damn.
You ain't gonna never hear that. You ain't gonna never. That let you know what's going on.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like you ain't gonna see a bunch of ants hanging with termites.
Right.
Hey, I told my wife, I said, yo, put on my gravesite, I never slept with a white woman. She said, you crazy. I said, nope, I want that on my gravesite. Because you know what? I don't even feel their energy, man. They stink. They got that paint in there. I don't like nothing about them. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a spirit on you to even be around them like that. Because they family don't like you.
Right.
So you're playing games.
Right.
That's what the whole movie Get Out was about.
Right.
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 You know? But Jake been programmed to think he did something. Now, I don't mind, like, if you want to get with a white guy, hey, do you, bro? Because we're going to have them as concubines in the kingdom anyway.
Right.
But me personally,
Preference, right?
listen, man, I done seen all these females right here, and I haven't seen no other nation have better women than us.
That's a fact.
From the Native Americans, Cubans, forget about it, Brazil. It's so much of us, bro. Why would I go mess with a Arabic woman? Hell no.
Exactly.
East Indians smell like curry old goddamn thing. I'm alright. I'm alright. I'd rather get me a nice Bernice Burgess. Nice Bernice and call it a day. A righteous Bernice.
That's a fact.
Bernice with the righteousness in it, you know? Yeah, Bree.
God. It says, verse 17, what fellowship have the wolf with the lamb?
Oh, shit.
Sheesh, wow. And spiritually, who's the lamb? That's what? Our Lord and Savior, Yahweh Shah. And what? We are lambs because he's our shepherd. So what do we look like going to this wolf? And this man is a wolf.
Matter of fact, they had a movie called Wolf of Wall Street.
Damn.
You had all them guys in the stock market, all they was doing was being cutthroats.
Yeah.
Okay? Being
Exactly.
cutthroats.
Exactly.
You know, and when a wolf sees a lamb, how you think that wolf look at that lamb?
That's a
Out
lamb
of
chop.
plate.
Like a lamb chop. That's what he look like. Like them lamb chops.
Lamb chops. You know? That's the problem. Y'all not looking at this man like he a wolf.
Right. Right.
When you see him, you gotta look at him as a liking.
Right.
What they call him in the movie, likings?
Yes.
They call it wolves
Oh,
likings.
yeah. Like this. Yep.
Yeah. Likings.
Yep.
Yeah, you gotta see him as a wolf. You know?
That's powerful because if you're gonna call them Wolf and Wall Street, that means what? They're devouring somebody. That means who they devouring through their finance. The weaker. Matter of fact, when you even see them, when he first was doing calls, he was doing penny stocks, and he was going for what? The weaker individuals. He was going for the Jakes.
My man Jakes.
It goes on to say, it says, continuing on verse 17, what fellowship have the wolf with the lamb, so the sinner with the godly? Now, Israel as a whole was meant to be what? Godly. So what fellowship do we have with the man that is naturally sinful?
Right.
Everything you deal with his infrastructure is dealing with what? The opposite of the Lord's statutes and commandments. But yet he always talk about ungodly trust. So what God is he talking about? He's the same one that bring in what all these homosexual laws. The same one that anytime you're trying to big up Israel in any type of situation, what do? They constantly badger you on the media. They look at you like you're the worst of the worst. These are the same individuals that put crack into your community. And we're not vouching for Jake, but guess what? When Jake was out here doing what they're doing, they always make them as the worst drug dealers instead of saying who's the ones that's bringing it in, who has control of the poppy seeds. It goes on to say, verse 18.
Hey, you know, this every time you so-called 2/3 blacks or African Americans or Israelites, fake Israelites, when y'all go and protest something, you don't see the other nations protesting with you.
Never.
Y'all be there by yourself.
Yep.
It's funny that y'all have to participate. Stop Asian hate. Stop this hate. But when you going through getting your ass kicked, and it's crickets. When we was in slavery, when Martin Luther King was marching, who was with him? Who was with him? Yeah. I wait. And you know the Jews like to show 2 pictures of them. We was standing side by side with them. Shut up.
You know why? We stand side by side so you can put the bullet through his head.
You know why? You learned that from Hammond.
Point range, right.
Learned that from
Right,
Hammond. You
putting
know
tracking
why?
devices on the back of his sweater.
God damn.
All types of shit.
Damn.
Little Apple tags.
We're here with you, you know.
Yeah, we're here with you, my brother.
30,000 tracking devices.
God,
Put this Apple tag on top of him. Yeah.
damn.
Yeah,
God.
you know.
God. Verse 18. Let me read the 19th. Verse 18. What agreement is there between the hyena and the dog? Woo. You
That's right.
That's
You
heavy.
got the wild dogs,
The domesticated.
and you got domesticated dogs. You got the hyenas. They operate totally different. If you watch the Animal Planet sometime, you watch them, the dogs, the wild dogs, the way they run, and how hyenas run. They totally hate each other.
Well, hey, you little Esau.
Hey, you can have the, I'm gonna slack it, brother. You can have the baddest pit bull. You can have the most pit bull master. You can train them, put gunpowder in his steak, make the nigga crazy. He can't do nothing with a hyena.
That's a fact.
A hyena will rip his head off, bro. And if you, and a hyena's a dog,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You look at a hyena, his neck, remember that time with the zoo?
Yeah.
That dude's
Oh,
neck
bro.
was like this big, bro.
Yeah.
He looked at us, he was acting like he wasn't big.
No, that's what they do. They be like,
Yo, that's Esau.
yo, right? He looks to the
That's a
side.
grimy Jake. That shit look like a grimy nigga, you know.
Grimy nigga, bro.
He's eyeing, yo.
See that,
Yo,
right?
We talking about back, he was like,
train card.
And you know a
Come
hyena,
with this gate, stupid.
you bringing up this yesterday, a hyena is ran by, the leader of a hyena is a female hyena.
yeah.
And anytime you see a woman leading a pack,
Chaos.
the men that come up under that woman is a bunch of weak, feminized niggas, man.
Fact.
That's why you gotta have a male, only a man could raise a man, bro.
Right.
A woman can't raise, a woman could do certain things, you know, nurturing spirit, I give her that. But that man gonna put that
Yeah.
understanding in him.
Right.
Yo, put your back up straight, do this.
yeah,
Do some
yeah.
push-ups. You know, your body gonna be a certain way. When you got a man in the house, I'm talking about a righteous man.
Right.
You're gonna have principles and morals, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, the quick
You ain't
example.
gonna cry that much. When I was around my mother, I used to cry a lot. Somebody yelled, my father yelled, I just cry for no reason.
Yeah, yeah.
When I got around my father, that shit made me, yo, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not to say you can't show emotion, but that mother would
Nah.
He was toughening you up. Like,
Yeah.
come on,
It
man.
gets you
Find a
prepared.
solution, deal with it. You know?
just, and that's why you look at a hyena, it take 15 of them niggas to go against one lion.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You see a lion is a man. A lion walk by,
It already
you
got
know,
that.
the lion got his beard.
It already got that look like it's gonna go down.
Exactly.
I don't give a damn.
His presence alone.
Precious alone.
Shakes the atmosphere.
Yeah.
This dude, I remember this dude, Tate was like, when he was younger, he was with his friend. It was dark and the kid was about to go to sleep and he was scared because of the dark. He was like, Mom, I'm scared of the dark. And she's like, bring the nightlight. She brought the nightlight for him. He went home, he was like, oh, what's a nightlight? He said the same thing to his pops. Yo, Pops, I'm scared for the dark, need a nightlight. He said, oh, well, really? He took him, he locked him in the room. He said, yo, there's monsters in there. And he locked him in there the whole night. Just make you get over it. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta get over your fears, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what the man's gonna do, because the mother, she's more,
She gonna cater to you.
you know, Willie Lynch.
Yeah.
Don't speak too much.
Yeah.
You're gonna get, you know, they're gonna kill you like they
Yeah.
did, Dad.
Fair.
And that's what a slave master, what he used to do, he killed the father
Yes.
in front of the son and the mother.
Yes.
And now the mother, when she raised the son, she gonna raise him not to be like his father. Now the son gonna be all bugged the hell out. Soft. Yes, sir, master. That's why the Lord had to put us back on the earth again. But we were the ones that probably got killed on the plantation. See, I know I wasn't a yes, sir, master.
Right.
I know that for a fact.
Right.
I tried to run away every day. Yo, what you do today, Taiwan?
Same thing we do every day.
Everything I'm doing every day, bro. Pinky in the brain. I just built this trap right here. I'm about to go over here, figure it out. You know, there's no way in the world I could be in slavery watching have sex with my wife, bro.
Right. Eventually, yeah.
There's no way,
You're gonna
bro.
end up killing the whole damn
And then my wife
plantation.
come back in the bed.
Right. You gonna kill everybody.
Master John touched me.
Right.
Yo,
Yeah,
son,
nah, you gonna
I'm a loser. Then they was buck breaking the boys.
Yeah.
And now your son getting his back broken by master. He come up in there. limping.
Yeah, come
What
on,
happened?
man. You gonna lose it
Brother,
on
you already
that.
know. You already know.
And
Brother.
naturally, as a man, you want to be the protector. So now, chick is coming back in crying.
Brothers
Just
was not bringing out no Bible scriptures then.
Nah.
We was carnal. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody was dying. Again,
Brother was
death.
dying.
Yep.
And now we back again where we can bring out the scriptures. There's no way you could have been able to function on the plantation, bro.
No way.
Absolutely no way. No.
It's a part of you that's
Working 8 hours, 10 hours a day, beating your back. That's crazy, bro. That's insane, bro. And that's why they want to eliminate that part of history.
Yes.
You know? But we never gonna forget that.
That's a fact.
Yep, yeah, priest.
God. Verse 18. What agreement is there between the hyena and a dog? And what and what peace between the rich and the poor?
Wow.
The rich and the poor. And that's constantly what you're saying.
Hey, the rich look down on the poor.
Exactly.
Yep.
Them snobby rich people
Yeah.
that be in Manhattan.
Yeah.
Them top elites, they look down. Oh my God. You know?
You walk past, they hold their purse, you move, you
Yeah.
going this way. Yep.
They look
Exactly.
down on the poor.
For the poor is grateful for the smallest things. And rich, they ain't, they ain't grateful for it. The poor gonna count all the blessings that come. Them motherfuckers, man, they ain't thinking about shit.
So they wake up and devour.
Yeah, they ain't.
That's their spirit.
Yeah.
You got people that way. Look at the brokerage, right? These dudes already getting paid already, 10%. But yet they want to come into the low boards and fuck the low board game up. So now you got
How much more money y'all want? Y'all already importing everything through the country. Then whatever big company that CEO that is moving these units, he already gonna sell all the product. Why you can't just get a man who's driving it,
$5, $4.
Yeah. After all, hiked up the gas prices on his ass too to $5 a gallon. So it's like, and you doing all of this just to hurt one group of people.
Yeah, man.
And you fucking up your own economy that way, you dumbass.
Dumbass. Now you got a whole load of toilet paper just sitting because
Sitting
your
there.
wicked behind want to charge somebody $1.38 per mile.
Right.
And nobody want to take that load.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's just like Pharaoh in Egypt with Moses. Dumbass gonna bring blood, just to prove a point. Just to prove a point. I can hurt you, but you hurt yourself.
Or yourself at the same time.
Exactly.
See what you did? You tried to expose Kanye, and now Jews get exposed for having a part in the slave trade.
Right.
They're gonna get exposed.
Yeah.
Crazy.
In Suriname
Yeah.
and all over.
Yeah.
So you try to hurt us, you can never hurt the children of Israel.
Right.
But we protected by Yahweh by Shimei Awashai.
Right.
You try to hurt us, and now look at you.
Yeah.
Right after that, numerous amount of accounts happened.
Yeah.
They found articles of them putting chickens around their head.
Yeah.
One dude got arrested because he was plotting to kidnap another person and chop him up.
The old Jews, the old people was exposing them.
Yeah.
What was it, like human trafficking?
Yeah, 17 of them.
Selling organs.
Yeah.
They were trying to sell organs.
Yeah.
Check it out.
And they was trying to stop marriage.
Stop
Yeah,
marriage.
stop
yo.
marriage.
Kidnap the shit out of him, beat the hell out of him.
Yeah.
Give them some act right.
Yes.
Hey, y'all dudes think these guys ain't gangsters, bro. They gangsters too.
Gangsters,
They
the original
gangsters.
gangsters. They show you that in Bushwick. Remember Bushwick? Them dudes had the AKs out.
Loaded. They was loaded.
They was ready.
They was loaded.
Them dudes just gangsters, man.
Gangsters, bro.
Shrewd businessmen.
Nobody
Yeah.
could check them.
Yeah. They just protect it.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Last verse. Verse 19. As the wild ass is the lion's prey in the wilderness, so the rich eat up the poor.
Man.
Wow. So the rich is literally sitting right there on the buffet, and they see the poor. Let's put him right here. Let's cut him up. That's on the menu. Let's devour this person. Let's devour this person.
Yeah.
That's their whole agenda. Just keep you devoured. Even when you look at. Huh?
Fucking nigga low main.
Exactly.
Wow.
Exactly.
Fried nigga juice.
Exactly.
Man.
Like the prophets is saying, here it is. You have these rich individuals, but y'all the same ones that set up the laws where, guess what? The poor got to pay the most taxes.
Yeah.
The rich got all the tax breaks. Y'all got the money to pay it, but now we're going to make sure we set up this way and set this up this way. We're going to make the poor stay poor by paying the most taxes. Pay me triple. They eat up the poor. We're going to do redlining, so guess what? All of us going to get the best houses.
Right.
We're going to make sure that you can't find out the house. Or we're going to hide the rates. We're going to make the interest rates go up at this time so you can't get anything. But meanwhile, we're doing backdoor deals.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
They do. They devour the hell out you, man. You know? Business loans. So much harder for you to get business loans.
Yeah.
I do all this stuff, man.
Get them student loans quick, though.
Yeah, get them student loans hella quick.
That was it.
This is First Timothy 6:6.
No.
First Timothy 6:6. But godliness with contentment is great gain. For we brought nothing into this world, and it is certain we can carry nothing out. And having food and raiment, let us be therewith content. But they that will be rich fall into temptation and a snare, and into many foolish and hurtful lusts, which drown men into destruction and perdition. Yeah, like one of the prophets said that, they rather have the tissue sitting out there on the waters just because they want to get the load off for $1.38.
Right.
$1.38 instead of paying like $5 for the load.
Right.
And see, here it is, while y'all keeping them loads out there on the shores, that's causing America to be into destruction.
Right.
That's what's causing this economy to go down.
Yeah.
Because of greed.
That greed and that perpetuation. Because y'all create the money.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Y'all create the money. Y'all could easily say, oh, we're going to give you
Perpetuate,
$10 a mile, but that's that perpetual hatred.
Yes. Yes.
You can't say, oh, it's a recession. Y'all created the recession. Like, y'all actually print out money.
Right.
So why is all of a sudden the low board so low?
Right.
It's really a low board.
Right.
But then at the same time, you got certain ones where you can pay $10,000 a year
Right.
to get the access
Right.
to the real loans. So that's
Right.
classism in itself. But who's going to be able to pay $10,000 a year
Right.
to get the most prime loan boards?
Right.
Look at the workforce, even in the workforce. Somebody that got a regular job not supposed to pay taxes. If you work, you're supposed to get paid at the end of the shift. That's a law. That's a law. That's a law. You're supposed to get paid at the end of the day. Not accumulating 5 days in the work week and then tax the check at the end of the week.
Right.
Really, taxes was set up for a business. Somebody that got a regular job not supposed to pay taxes. So that's wicked within itself. But that's why, like the scripture said, verse 9, but they that will be rich fall into temptation and a snare, and many foolish and hurtful lusts,
Leviticus 19:13.
which drown men into destruction and perdition. So that's one of the thousands of reasons why this country is going to fall.
Right.
Yeah, because of greed and unrighteous greed.
And the way Esau do it, he try to get you to accumulate all your money over 2 weeks so he can get more money off it. Instead of him paying you every day. But really, if a man drive or work for you, technically you're supposed to pay him every day.
Yeah.
According to the Bible, you got that? Like the priest was saying. The Bible was just saying that.
Right. Leviticus 19 and 13.
Nope.
Thou shalt not defraud thy neighbor, neither rob him. The wages of him that is hired shall not abide with thee all night until the morning.
Right. So you're supposed to pay the person do the job. They got a contract, whatever, they do the job, and you pay them at the end of the day. That's how you're supposed to do it. You're not supposed to wait until the next day or the next week or 2 weeks. You got jobs out here where you get paid every 2 weeks, bi-weekly. Then Esau, he taxed the shit out of your check.
Right.
You're not supposed to do that,
That's
man.
that's like going to a store and say, yo, I want these sneakers. I'll pay you next week for it.
Right.
I pay you in 2 weeks.
Right.
That's not how transactions supposed to work.
Right.
You know, when I deliver this load to you,
Right.
you supposed to give me mine, but you ain't supposed to say, yo, we gonna give you your bread in 2-3 days or next week.
I'll go
Right.
through a factoring company.
Factory. How the fuck are factoring companies for?
Right.
Exactly.
They take a percentage.
It's all garbage, bro.
Yeah.
It's always this double system is set up to take from you.
Yeah.
Right.
No, I need a factory company. I got a load.
Yeah.
I'm driving it to where you told me to drive it.
Right.
Have my money there.
Right.
Exactly.
What do I need a factory? Why do I need a factory? Why I gotta pay a factory company for that? There's
Right.
another way Esau get a percentage out your bread.
Yeah.
Another
Exactly
way.
what it is.
That don't make no sense. Because you got your product.
You already got
I spent my gas.
Yeah.
You need my paper.
Right.
But the whole thing is you can fraud your neighbor, robbing them, you know?
Yeah.
You get 20 flips in, and then you pay them.
And yeah.
Yeah.
One more verse. 1 Timothy 6. 1 Timothy 6:10.
You know?
It says, for the love of money, for the love of money is the root of evil, all evil.
Wow.
Which while some coveted after, they have erred from the faith.
And you have men that, yo, I'm all about the money. I'm all about the money, right? Chase drugs, all about the money. Stack bundles, all about the money. These guys is in jail or dead, man.
Right. All day.
For the
yeah.
love of money.
Right.
Dudes love the money more than their life.
Right.
You know? Yeah.
These dudes, even though they was into wicked activity, Rich Porter, these cats, what's the other one that Rich Porter, these dudes, the drug dealers in your neighborhood, that they die for the love,
They love
of
the
money.
money.
They love the money.
They love, a dude will sell crack, drugs, heroin to his own people and don't understand that that's going to cause effect on you too. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Anybody got something?
Read it one more time. 1 Timothy 6:10, for the love of money is the root of all evil.
That's the root. They didn't say you can't have money.
Right.
They said when you put the love, a lot of dudes lose their principles. You know what I'm saying? A lot of females will do things because a guy got money. A lot of guys will do things because a girl got money. You see what I'm saying? Yeah.
Which while some coveted after, they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows.
And a person like that can never be in this truth. The Lord ain't gonna want a guy like that love you gotta love this truth more than anything. You gotta love this truth more than your mother, you gotta love this truth more than your father, more than anything. So we didn't celebrate Thanksgiving this week. We
Right.
celebrated Hanukkah.
Right.
But these supposed to be people that read the Bible, but they don't even follow what's in the Bible.
Right.
Where in the Bible it says celebrate Thanksgiving? But guess what? That same energy that you put in Thanksgiving, you could have celebrated Hanukkah.
Right.
Right.
But your pork chop pastor, y'all don't believe in the Bible.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. What are they?
Y'all just want to wear
reading
big hats and make songs and have gay choir and do what? Collect money. But y'all don't really read the Bible, you know? Yeah.
That was it on that.
We got Proverbs 11:4. You know, it says, riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivereth from death. So guess what? FBG Duck. Guess what? Takeoff. What are all those riches that they acquired profiting?
Yeah.
They got his head blown the hell off.
Got their head blown the hell
And it
off.
got put all over social media,
Exactly.
you know? And show you the hypocrisy in our people. Our people are
Exactly.
cowards, man. Our people, the black, Latino, and Native American community are cowards, man.
Right.
You allow strip clubs in your neighborhood and you go to it.
Right.
You are a coward.
Right.
No other nation does that. You can't find a Japanese strip club, Body Tap, King of Diamonds. You ain't gonna find an all Muslim body strip club. You wanna know why? Because they have respect for their heritage.
Right.
Hey, you got the Muslim females, they getting their behinds kicked for not wearing their head wrap.
Yes. Yes.
And you got people in America, oh, that's not right. They can do no. It ain't gonna be no Megan Thee Stallions in Iran. in Iraq. They not going for that. Only we go for that.
Right.
And man, look at her ass. Man. You ain't, that's not normal, bro.
Right.
That's not normal. For you to go out with your mother and she got a tight dress on, showing her behind. That's not normal.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Or you walking around wearing booty shorts. That's not normal, bro.
Yeah.
These guys is normalizing weirdo activity. This is not how life's supposed to be. Last precept, then I got the brother want to ask a question. Precept, Rob, answer the question. The brother want to ask a question.
Oh, go ahead. You want to ask
You
a
done that
question?
precept?
That's it.
All right.
So we supposed to celebrate Hanukkah?
Yeah. So that was your question? Yeah. Are we supposed to celebrate Hanukkah? Yeah. So basically, the scripture, Hanukkah basically talks about when we overcame the Greeks, right? So how are you supposed to celebrate Hanukkah? You got to go by the lunar calendar. Our people go by pagan calendar, the Gregorian calendar, which stems from the Julian calendar. So Thanksgiving is not a holiday that was given to the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. It actually was our enemies celebrating from killing one of our brothers, which is the so-called Native Americans from the tribe of Gad.
Right.
So how we engaged into a holiday that actually is them glorifying them killing us.
Sirach 33:7. Hey, we can just show you in the Bible.
Okay.
Right? Because the Hanukkah would never be found in the Old Testament. Hanukkah is found in the book of Maccabees. But we're going to show you in the New Testament where the person that they called Jesus Christ, whose name was Yahushua, he celebrated Hanukkah.
Yeah.
John 10 and 22. And it was at Jerusalem, the feast of dedication. And it was winter.
No, that's it. The feast of dedication. The feast, you got to ask your pastor. Hold up. Because when you read down, go to verse 25, three rows under it. And it was at Jerusalem, the feast of dedication, and it was winter. Right? We in winter right now. So you're supposed to ask your pastor, hey, on verse 25, who is it saying?
Yahushua, verse 25. Yahushua answered them, I told you, and you believe not.
You don't gotta read on.
Okay.
So Yahushua, Christ, when they say Jesus is, he was there celebrating the feast of dedication. Why these pastors are not pushing? If you read the Bible, then you should follow what's in the Bible. You can't just say, oh, we're gonna celebrate Thanksgiving, because the Lord never sanctioned that.
Right.
All right?
And that real quick, it says Hanukkah the same as the Feast of Dedications, right? So Hanukkah is the same as the Feast of Dedications.
Same thing. Yep.
You go inside the Blue Letter Bible, which is the Blue Letter Bible is used as a tool to backtrack from the English to the Greek or to the Hebrew.
Strong concordance of that word, the etymology.
Right. So when you go back to it, it says innovative, that is specifically renewal of religious services after the Antiochian interruption. It says in particular the annual feast celebrated 8 days beginning in the 25th month of Chaslev, and we're gonna get it. It says Caslev, right? It says instituted by Judas Maccabeus, 164 BC, in memory of cleansing of the temple from the pollutions of Antiochus Epiphanes. So this is in the Blue Letter Bible. When you go to the word dedication, when you read in John 10:22.
You got a precept?
Yeah, you got Sirach 33, right?
Yeah, what you got? First Maccabees?
Yeah,
And if you notice, brother, this happened 164 BC, before Christ. So what book do you have to read to get that information? You got to go to the Maccabees. You got to go to the book of Maccabees. But these pork chop pastors, they telling you happy Thanksgiving. They cooking turkeys. We ain't never did that. And guess what? When you celebrate Hanukkah, you can celebrate. It is a longer feast. It's 8 days rather than 1 day.
right.
Right? That's when we destroyed our enemies. Right. What you got?
I'm gonna start from First Maccabees chapter 4, verse 41. This is the Apocrypha. It's inside the Bible. Yeah. It says, then Judas appointed certain men to fight against those that were in the fortress until he had cleansed the sanctuary. So, like he said, we were fighting against the Greeks. The people who were known as the Greeks were biblically known as the Edomites, all right? So-called whites during that time. They was pushing Grecian custom. The reason why you see nowadays a lot of us playing basketball or football or going to these schools in the fraternities is Greek fraternities. All right, they pushed those customs on us during that era. See, we had our own customs, and what they would do is they made it. They caused us to stop being circumcised. They caused us to stop following our laws, shave off your beard, and start to play their sports. All right, so when Judas Maccabees was raised up, they was actually fighting for our laws. All right, fighting for our laws. Now what you see today, with Kyrie Irving, Kanye West, we can't even say we the Israelites. Well, that's what it was back then. Right. But it was 10 times worse. They slaying them financially. They was literally slaying us back then. So it says verse 42. So he chose priests of blameless conversation, such as had pleasure in the Lord. All right. Verse 43, which the priests go back to the tribe of Levi, gave the Levitical law. Verse 43, who cleansed the sanctuary and bear out the defiled stones into an uncertain, unclean place. And when as they consulted what to do with the altar of burnt offerings, which was profane, they thought it best to pull it down, lest it should be a reproach to them, because the heathen had defiled it, wherefore they pulled it down. The heathen defiled it by sacrificing pigs. All right, they was making them do pig sacrifices, just mocking them, you know, because that was unlawful.
The Israelites, you don't eat pork, you don't eat swine. There's no pork in our fork. So what they did, trying to embarrass us, put pork in it and sacrifice pig in it. Right? Not to say pigs are bad animals. It's just that we don't consume every animal that the Lord made is good. It's just that we can't consume pig.
Right.
We can't consume shrimp.
Right.
We can't consume lobsters. But in them churches, that's what they doing. You know how many Christians celebrate Thanksgiving and had a big pork eating chitlins?
Yeah.
You see how disgusting chitlins is?
When you cook them, your whole house smell like a fucking toilet bowl
Defecation.
full of doodle. Yeah. Why would you want to eat that?
But we didn't know no better, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because that's the scraps that our slave masters gave us.
Right.
They gave us, the BS to eat, the lemonade, so we had to make lemonade out of it.
Right.
The lemon, so we made lemonade out of it. We always took the worst and made the best out of it. But still, these are not customs that we should be following.
Right. We was actually taught that as an attack to get us far away, removed from our Lord. Right. But that's why these people on the side went to slavery, because we broke the law, statute, commandments of the Lord, so he punished us for that. Right.
Perfect. And guess what? Nobody has an answer. Nobody. If you ask people, why did we come in slavery? They're not going to have an answer for that. They're going to say, oh, they just took us. That don't even make sense.
Right. Out of
Yeah,
all
we
the
stronger than them.
dark-skinned nations in the world, us.
Yeah, why they just took us? They went in Africa and just took us.
Arabs is dark-skinned.
Right. They have melanin.
Right.
Why would they just take us? And when you ask any other belief system, yo, why did we come on slavery? You got some people that say we didn't come on slave boats. That don't even make no sense, bro. This shit is documented. They got ledgers on who they sold to what master. This is documented, bro. Right. You got people that say, oh, we've been here. Yeah, the northern tribe of us been here. The Native Americans, they was over here in Georgia and stuff already. But these three tribes came here on the slave boats.
Right.
You gotta ask somebody, why did we come here? You can't, it doesn't make sense that you got the strongest people. The LeBron James, you mean to tell me they put guys over like LeBron, James Harden on slave, just like that? Right. We was under curses, bro. Okay? Same thing while we under curses. Yeah. You say, damn, how come we can't stop killing one another? Right. Who is that happening to? You don't see no Bloods and Crips in the Jewish community. You don't see Bloods and Crips in the Chinese community. Folk Nation, GDs, Gay the Disciples. We the only ones that do that. We the only ones that fit prophecy. Yeah,
Verse 46, it says, the water, and laid up the stones in the mountain of the temple in a convenient place until there should come a prophet to show what should be done with them. Then they took whole stones according to the law and built a new altar according to the former. And notice it said they waited for a prophet. Our people now, they don't look for a prophet. That was a key component to us thriving. You can't get prosperity from earn your leisure. You can't get prosperity from a basketball player. You're supposed to listen to a prophet. They're going to tell you the vision, the mind of the Lord, where this place is going.
That's a good point, brother. That's a good point.
verse 48, and made up, verse 48, and made up the sanctuary and the things that were within the temple and hollowed the courts. All right. They made also new vessels, and into the temple they brought the candlestick. So the candlestick was known as the menorah, which you see. It's supposed to have 7 branches. It was made out of gold. Listen, man, how the Lord had us out. It was decked out, man.
Yeah.
You know, it says and the altar of burnt offerings and of incense. You burning now? We burn incense, so we had a good smelling, some sweet scents going up.
Frankincense and myrrh.
Frankincense and myrrh.
Yeah.
And the table, and upon the altar they burned incense, and the lamps that were upon the candlestick they lighted, that they may give light in the temple. Furthermore, they set the loaves upon the table and spread out the veils.
So just to show you real quick, this is the menorah that the Holy Prophet Muhammad said, 7.
7.
Yeah, but it's supposed to be 7.
They use
Now this
9.
devil will use exactly, they use 9. So that's how it's supposed to look exactly.
That's the right one.
That's
the
the correct one, yeah.
100% the right one.
Every time we still I never teach.
And then we mix it.
Yeah.
You know?
It says, and finished all the works which they had began. Now on the 25th day of the 9th month, which is called the month Caslu, okay? So back to where we read earlier, that 25th month of the month Caslu, all right?
And why is it saying the 25th month?
25th day.
I mean, 25th day of that month is because you got to calculate it by the new moon. You got to calculate it by the moons, right?
Yeah,
That's how we
back
found
then-
out.
Back then, it wasn't we didn't have no Apple Watches. So we used to look at the moon and the sun and
Right.
use what you call that, the sundials.
Yeah.
You know?
That's right. And you know,
And those high holy days came on the Sabbath.
Yeah.
The new moon is a representation of the Sabbath, not what they tell you Friday night to Saturday. That's not the Sabbath.
right.
Right? Just like your woman, her period don't come every day, the same day, Friday and
Every
Saturday.
month, yeah,
she
yeah.
might be on her cycle starting on a Thursday.
Yeah,
You know?
It says the 25th day of the 9th month, which is called the month Caslu. In the 148th year, they rose up betimes in the morning and offered a sacrifice according to the law upon the new altar of burnt offerings which they made. Look at what time and what day the heathen had profaned it. Even in that was it dedicated with songs.
Dedicated. That's the word. Dedicated.
Yeah.
That's why you call it the Feast of Dedication.
Yeah.
You see, so this whole thing has an understanding to it.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
It says it was dedicated with songs, citherns, harps, and cymbals.
So we can play songs. You know, check. Our people like to come together. Hey,
Right.
we can play songs in a celebration manner.
Yeah,
You don't have to celebrate a day when we got our ass kicked.
right.
That's what Thanksgiving is. You celebrate the day the white man came over here and took everything from you.
Sure did.
Why would you? And you know what our people would say? Well, you know, you technically ain't celebrating the day, we're just having a family gathering. But why are you doing it on that day?
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
Hey, if somebody was to kill your mother, would you celebrate the guy that killed your mother's birthday? Would you be up in the spot? Oh, yeah, that's the day he was born.
Right.
No, you're going to be hot about it.
Right.
See, the thing about the Hebrew Israelites, they don't like the fact that we don't want to forget.
Right.
But they didn't forget 9/11.
Right.
When the Arabs came over here and knocked on the towers, what they did? They went down there and kicked their behinds.
Right.
They was waterboarding them. Allahu Akbar. They made them dudes forget their belief system
Yeah.
and became informants for them.
Yeah.
When Pearl Harbor got destroyed, what did they do? Atomic bombs get dropped. We're not playing. We're not playing. But when it come to us, we gotta forgive and forget. Kyrie gotta make 100 apologies. He gotta get $500,000 back. Are you kidding me? Yeah, priest.
Verse 55. Then all the people fell upon their faces, worshiping and praising the God of heaven.
And that's what we did. We didn't worship what Pastor Creflo Dollar said. We worship the God of the Most High, man.
Right.
Yahweh Shemi Abishai.
Yeah.
And everybody's waking up to who the Hebrew. They want to label us as black. We never called ourselves black Hebrew Israelites.
No.
Because we got men on all different shades.
Yeah.
Okay? You got men that probably look white that could be Hebrew Israelites.
Yeah.
We have that understanding.
Yeah.
But that's their way of making it seem like we're a hate group.
Yeah.
But if you talk to us, you see that we're not a hate group. They're the haters.
Right.
Yeah. Right. It says, who had given them good success. Verse 56. And so they kept the dedication of the altar 8 days and offered burnt offerings with gladness and sacrificed the sacrifice of deliverance and praise.
2 days ago, it just finished. 2 days ago was the 8th day of Hanukkah.
They decked also the forefront of the temple with crowns of gold.
That's what we did. We always been a fly people.
Royalty, yeah.
This spirit of gold mouths and gold head, jewelry, earrings, we've been doing that.
Right.
You look at them, they don't. Show me a so-called white man that walk around with diamond chains on.
Gold crown.
And if they do, 9 times out of 10, they probably a Hebrew Israelite.
Right.
You ain't gonna see them with that type of swag.
Yeah.
You can look at certain dudes and say, nah, he got a different spirit on him.
Yeah.
He danced different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He moved different. You know, because one thing about the Hebrew Israelites, we did scatter out, we did mess with other nations.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have Hebrew Israelites that don't look like us. You know?
Like Blake Griffin. You know who Blake Griffin
Blake
is?
Griffin.
You see his pops, he's a dark-skinned Haitian man. And then when you see his son is a,
Yo, you see Drake's son? Drake's son?
Yeah.
That dude got he got blonde hair afro.
Yeah.
You see? So through the Holy Spirit, we know that boy's an Israelite. His father's an Israelite.
Yeah.
It ain't about no color up here.
Yeah.
It's about identifying what right and wrong.
that's his pops.
So show his son.
Now,
Show his son.
Now look at his son now.
And that's why they don't want people to hear the truth. See, they use the media, the Hebrew Israelites, hate group, black Hebrew Israelites, black. That's his son.
Like a super white kid.
That's
So
an
now
Israelite.
imagine him growing up, dating another white woman.
That's an Israelite.
And then the baby comes out more.
That's an Israelite.
That seed still traveled through, so it still goes back to the children, the foundation.
That's
Comes from
right.
the dad.
That's right. And also, you can tell by someone's spirit, because we have a different spirit than everybody else. We move different, we fight different, we dance different, we got different type of things. We even chill different.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anybody have something? Bring it on.
I got 2 Maccabees 6:6. It says, neither was it lawful for a man to keep Sabbath days or feast days, or to profess himself at all to be a Jew. And that's what you see Kanye going through, Kyrie going through. They didn't want us to profess our nationality. They didn't want us to say who we were. This ain't nothing new that they're doing now, trying to defame us.
Kyrie, what happened was, see, they've been grooming Kyrie since he was in high school. He went to Duke University. Kyrie, they was shocked when Kyrie did that. They were like, oh shit. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? That wasn't part of the algorithm. That wasn't part of the algorithm. Kyrie had a moment. Kanye had a moment. It was glitch.
That was the get out glitch right there.
Yeah, that was it.
That was the get out glitch.
Because even in the interview, he was like, hey man, what about my little kids that was dying 300 million of them? Where you was at? I ain't afraid of these kids. He was glitching, like you said. Damn.
But I let you know the Holy Spirit can jump on anybody. They can jump on anybody, bro. Yup.
That was the Holy Spirit.
Yeah. Oh, you got something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got something.
I'll call you later. Yeah, this the book of Maccabees, chapter 1, verse 10. And there came out of them wicked root. You guys got a name?
Shepherds of Berea.
Oh, Shepherds.
Shepherds of Berea.
Shepherds of Berea.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Yeah, this is 1 Maccabees chapter 1 verse 11. In those days went there out of Israel wicked men who pursued many, saying, let us go and make a covenant with the heathen that are wrong about us.
And that's what they did. Stephen A. Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, these guys made a covenant. Esau paying them well. These damn devils paying them well. They giving them hundreds of millions of dollars to shit on their own people. You know what I'm saying? No matter, no money in the world can make me. But guess what? It's what's in. It's the in thing to do. Little Baby doing it, Dirk doing it. You talking about killing on every song. So everybody's in on this culture. Everybody. Cardi B. Everybody's in on it.
Exactly.
We the only ones saying, nah, that's not cool.
Right.
You know?
Like you said, recently, Charles Barkley guess what? He got on Kyrie, and then also he just made a big statement saying, guess what? I love the LGBT community, and what y'all doing is wrong, and they my best friends. Next thing you know, what happened? He got $1 million contract for another 10 years, so pretty much $10 million a year to continue him being a host.
Man.
So that was his reward for cooning out.
Yeah, that's the
Keeping it
reward.
sweet.
That's the reward.
Wow.
Go ahead, brother.
Continuing. For since we departed from them, we have had much sorrow.
This is what the coons say. Since we left Massa, we having a hard time.
Right,
If we can't beat them, they join them.
Right.
This is the mind. This is the mind frame of a coon.
Yes.
Of a 2/3.
Right.
If I can't beat them, I might as well join them. You know? Yeah.
Verse 11. So this device pleased them well. Verse 13. Then certain of the people were so forward therein that they went to the king, who gave them a license to do after the audience of the heathen.
Yeah, they actually went to Antiochus. Who was the king? Antiochus IV. Right? Antiochus. Epiphanes. They actually had the audacity to go to him and say, yo, let's make an agreement together.
Right.
That's what Jesse Jackson,
Yes.
all these guys, they sold us out. Because we didn't have to go into their schools to get an education. That was a sellout move. We had our own Negro leagues. We didn't have to go to the Major League Baseball. That was a sellout move. Yeah, please lock it.
No. I was just saying, yeah, you go to the HSBCU versus the Duke University, you're going to get better looks to go to the NFL if you go to the Dukes and that versus the black colleges.
But why? Talent speaks for itself.
Right,
If
right.
you nice, you nice. That's them playing mental game.
Yeah.
The number one cornerback went to Jackson State with Deion Sanders, and they this is not right. He had to give him money. He did it, but y'all been giving
I've been
money to.
paying money,
Y'all been doing that for the longest, bro. So they gash you up, yo, man. You ain't gonna really get the same looks like you'll get with us.
Yeah.
That's a lie. Because if I could jump a 40-inch vertical, no matter what team I'm on, I can still
I'm
do a
going to
40-inch
jump that
vertical.
same for you.
You know? You ain't giving my talent. I'm making your school look good.
Right.
And then they get labeled as Mike Krzyzewski. He's the greatest coach to ever. Oh shit. He got the best players.
Right. Fuck out of here. Yeah.
If I had Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, I could win 100 games. I could win 70-some games. If I had Michael Jordan, I could coach. You know what I'm saying?
Do your thing.
Right.
Get out the way.
That's the whole play.
That's gonna be like,
Give it the
Scotty,
ball.
Right.
clear it out.
Right.
Yeah.
Play's gonna be called 23.
It's not rocket science. Give Shaq the ball.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But then these guys get labeled as the great coaches.
Coach K. Yeah.
You know, the NBA logo got who? Jerry West on it. Why? He's not even top 50. But it always got to be, look at the NFL, all the coaches. Jerry Jones has never hired one black coach. Check that out. He's one of 7 teams that have never hired one black coach.
Look at
But let you know his mentality. He don't think a black coach has the mental fortitude to lead anybody to the Super Bowl.
and look at Greg Popovich, right? Who he had was he had David Robinson, right? He had Tim Duncan, Manu, Tony Parker.
Right.
But now look at him. What happened? Great coach.
Trash.
Garbage. So
It
what
shows you
happened?
that we make up everything.
Yeah.
When Kanye leave Adidas, ain't nobody gonna be buying Adidas like
Right.
that.
Yeah. Nobody's buying it before.
It's all a mental. They effing you in the mind.
Right.
You know, they telling you this is the only way to go. You gotta get a school education. Oh, you know, you can get trades.
Right.
You don't got it, but you put so much pressure on a degree. You know, and that's what these guys did. Yeah.
Verse 14. Whereupon they built a place of exercise.
They built the gyms. All this came out of the Greek Empire.
Yeah.
Working out, gymnasiums, doing discus.
Yeah.
All them sports go back to over there.
Yeah.
But we was the ones that built it and made it blow.
Yeah.
Basketball, we make everything blow.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Because after that, that shit.
It just took off.
To this day, the Olympic games. That comes from that.
You know? It shows you that we are the people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Verse 14. Whereupon they built a place of exercise at Jerusalem, according to the custom of the heathen.
See? We built the gyms according to the customs of the heathens. You see, that was their custom.
Exactly.
But we took it and said, woo, we blew it up.
Right.
Like we blow up basketball, we blow up everything we do.
Right.
Not everybody want to be in tech. Wow, we got Afro tech. We blow everything up.
Right.
Yeah.
We bring all the flavor. We season everything. We can make TikTok pop. We can make Instagram pop. When we leave Twitter, look what happened to Twitter stock. It's flopping. We are the salt of the earth.
Right.
We bring flavor, and nobody can deny it. Yeah.
Verse 15, and made themselves uncircumcised, and forsook the holy covenant, and joined themselves to the heathen, and were sold to do mischief.
That's it. Meaning what? The elites back then that was so-called for our people, they sold us out. Now we're not getting circumcised. It's men to this very day that's not circumcised.
Yeah.
Having sex with women, bacteria, all type of diseases going on.
Yeah.
You know? Men to this day. And then you got women out there cheating on their husband, like Will Smith and Jada Pinkett, and she was messing with this dude, August Alsina. He come out to be a homosexual.
Yeah.
This is how herpes,
Yeah.
AIDS,
Yeah.
because your woman cheating on you with a damn undercover dude.
Damn.
And he over here having doodle love,
Damn.
bringing back bacteria in your woman's vagina. And then now what? Now you, damn, what the fuck I got herpes for? What the fuck going on? I wasn't messing with nobody. No, she messing with a sodomite.
Right.
And you know all they do is catch diseases.
Exactly.
And I'm not being, that's a fact.
That's what it is.
That's a fact. Because when you have an anal sex, that bacteria, that doodle get in your pee hole. First of all, doodle in itself is to get you sick.
Yeah.
Not to be vulgar, but that's a fact.
Salmonella.
Yeah, E. coli. Like, yeah, if you eat a lettuce, and I don't know why doodle would get on lettuce, but that's a whole other subject. But if you eat a lettuce, and that coli would jack you up, bro.
Yeah.
That bacteria. So imagine you, bang, 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 bang.
God.
And then your family telling you, oh man, don't worry about your cousin, man. You gotta love everybody. Then you go to somebody's crib that's a homosexual sodomite. You eating from these spoons. You would get sick like that.
Exactly.
You would get sick, touching their remote control. That's bacteria.
Right.
You know. Anyway, go ahead. That's it. Chris, you got something?
No, I got two precepts.
Yeah, bring it on. What else?
So I got Jeremiah 6:16.
You know?
It says, "Thus saith the Lord, stand ye in the ways and see, and ask for the old paths." And actually, that's exactly what we're doing. Right now, what we're doing is we're reading the scriptures, and that's going to our old paths. You're not going to find that over here in these churches. You're not going to find that with Creflo Dollar. They're not over here breaking it down to you saying, wait a minute, wait, the Feast of Dedication, like, well, let's go back to the scriptures, go into that prophecy. Oh, we're supposed to be celebrating this. No, they only care about filthy lubricant. They're keeping you asleep, because guess what? In those churches, they're not reading. All they do is they say one scripture, break that down wrong. Next thing you know, you got your grandmother over here with this big ass hat dancing for the next 3 hours.
You said break it down wrong.
They break everything down wrong.
Yeah. I mean, if they tell you that Hanukkah is your high holy day, and who's those people over there celebrating for them? You know, they will have to, they will actually be telling you that that's your enemy. And if they tell you that that's your enemy, then, you know, that's going to be problems with their 501c3 and different things that they got going on. You know, but the truth right here, it draws a line. Like the priest said, you got to seek out the old paths.
Always. That's what's better for you.
Mm-hmm.
Even though we might look like weirdos on the corner, oh, y'all brothers look stupid, bro. But at the end of the day, brothers get blessings for being in this truth.
Right.
It ain't like we up here and the Lord don't bless us. You know, brothers got homes, brothers got jobs, the Lord look out for brothers, man.
Right.
So we understand the benefits of serving the Lord, man.
Right.
It's just that on these days when y'all out watching football or having a picnic, we got to give ourselves to the Lord, man.
Right.
And that don't make us a weirdo. Everybody's into something. You got men that's playing video games every day. You got men that's in the studio mixing records for hours.
Yeah.
So this is what we do for our spare time.
Right.
You know, that don't make us weird. That don't make us a hate group.
Right.
Anything that's different, you get looked at as being not normal.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
but it's cool. All the prophets was not normal.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
You look at John the Baptist. He didn't have a big crew.
Right.
You know, Yahweh Shah, who y'all call Jesus, he only had 12 guys around him.
Right.
You know, there wasn't a lot of people following him like that. But it should have been millions of people following him, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It says, and see and ask for the old path.
That's the old path, the old ways. How we used to get down. What made us prosper? Because guess what? When we was in the Bible, even though we was in slavery, we built so much stuff through the Bible. Black Wall Street came from the Bible. Nat Turner revolts came from the Bible. Harriet Tubman called herself Moses. We wasn't reading the book of the dead, glory, science. We tapped into the Bible. Okay? All the major revolts, when you look at 1804, the Haiti Revolution, it popped off from the Bible. Check that out. See? There's a spirit that come with this thing, man. The Holy Spirit, man.
And ask for the old paths. Where is the good way? See, so that's giving you an indication that the old paths is a line sight to the good way. And what would be the good way? Do you know if every Israelite right now was to read these holy scriptures, that guess what? Drug dealing would stop overnight. Credit card crime would stop overnight.
Hip hop would stop.
Hip hop would stop overnight. Yeah. But why are these pastors not promoting that?
Pedophilia
would stop overnight.
It would stop overnight. Because it's a spirit that goes on. If you tell your woman, yo, cover your head up, don't show your cleavage. You know how many men got killed because a dude was being disrespectful with another man or woman? And him trying to defend, yo, look at my woman like that. Wow. Over what? Over what? But if you was to listen to the Bible, where your woman supposed to be covered, head wrapped, but nobody can lust after her. Even when you look at a pearl, where's a pearl found at? A pearl is found in a what? In a clam. And what is it? It's closed. But when you open it, that's only for your eyes to see. That's not for everybody to lust after. These dudes, these people don't program us to make it think it's cool to put your woman out there like she a prostitute. You know?
Meg the Stallion.
Gorilla. But then again, the woman can't protect herself. When Meg the Stallion got shot, where was that man to protect her? It wasn't there. So these women want to be out on Front Street showing their behind when somebody rape you, somebody attack you a certain way, then you, why y'all not helping me? Why y'all not helping? No, it don't work like that. Cover your behind. You know? Your sister, your mother, whoever. You know? And you got guys that got spirits on them, that's weirdos, looking at your wife, got her body in his mind, start jerking off when he get home. You got demons out here, bro. For real, man. You got perverts out here, man. You know? Trying to undress your wife when you're not looking. You know? For real. You come to a cookout, your uncle looking a certain way at your woman. Like, God damn, what the hell going on with this dude, man? You know? And it makes you feel messed up. You know? But hey, if we were to follow the old paths, not eating pork, diabetes would go down, high blood pressure, gout. You got young men getting kidney stones because they got so much inflammation in their body by eating shrimp, by eating all these high acidic foods that they pissing out goddamn stones. Imagine you pissing out Stone Mountain. That's what's going on. Why? Because the reason why the Lord told us not to do that is because it's going to affect our body differently. The same reason why you don't put 97 fuel in a diesel tank. It's still fuel, but you ain't going to put 97, 87 fuel in a diesel tank because you're going to mess the engine up. The reason why we can't cut our beards, because as soon as you cut it, have you noticed that only so-called men, African American, Hispanic men, their face will break out? You think that's by mistake? No, that's not by mistake. We're not supposed to cut our beard. We never see a lion walking around with his mane cut off. No, your beard supposed to grow. You know? Yeah, preach.
Continuing on in verse 16, it says, where is the good way? And walk therein.
I got to preach something right now.
Oh, come on. Finishing off. It says, and ye shall find rest for your souls. And that's the problem. Like, as a people, we always saying, why? Like, why is this going on? Like, where's the hope going to come from? Like, we always try to go back and forth with the so-called white man, and we can never find a solution. Like, why do we constantly die early at 20 years old, 19 years old?
The comforter, man. They let you look at life for what it is. You know? These people want you to look at life. This is a beautiful lie right here. You know? This is not real. This is a fake algorithm.
Finishing off, but they said we will not walk therein.
Right. You think everybody could have? Look at all these cars here. That all I see right there is debt.
Yeah.
That's all I see is debt.
Yeah.
Because none of these people own their cars.
Yeah.
When you go to Atlanta in the city, everybody got Mercedes, Rolls Royces. Listen, everybody can't be rich. Hey, can you show me the U.S. debt clock? The math don't add up. When you look at the U.S. debt clock, everybody can't be balling on Instagram. It don't make sense. Somebody's lying. Everybody can't be living a good life. Yeah, you got a house, but you don't own a house. The bank owns your house. You put down $30,000, and the bank gave you $470.
Damn.
So you don't own nothing, bro. Why are you walking around all higher than you think you are?
Right now, they United States has some debt. There's a lot of numbers up here, but this right here is the whole nation. 31
Still
trillion.
moving like that?
Still moving. Yo, can you find me the individual per citizen? Got it per citizen?
It says debt per citizen
Show
is
'em.
debt per citizen, 93,886.
So the average citizen is in debt, bro. How's everybody on Instagram getting money? Everybody got a course.
Right.
2,500 for this course.
Come on,
I got this course. That don't make no sense, bro.
And then the second your child is born, he's already
And look at that
$93,000 in debt.
bag with holes.
Now,
Okay.
mind you, let's add some tax on that, because it says what? Debt per taxpayer, 247,882.
And a lot of that comes from the house.
Right.
A lot of people owe the banks money for the houses.
Right.
So everybody can't be on IG flossing. It don't make any sense.
And
Niggas
everybody,
is broke.
everybody can't be making 10,000. Okay, I made 10,000.
I made 10,000.
Everybody making 10,000.
driving buck trucks.
Come on, man.
Come check my course.
How you feel
Everybody
about
making
that?
10,000. You niggas was
How you
solving
feel
that
about
shit
that?
that clock.
It's like the
You
reality.
in debt.
That's
You
real.
ain't know that. You in debt.
I never seen that before.
Yeah.
Like you're moving like that. Nobody ever talked about that.
Yeah.
Still moving.
Yes. Let's bring out some precepts about that. You got something? You got something?
Yeah, come, just
Yeah,
real quick.
I know.
Walk in your ways. This is Deuteronomy 5:33.
No.
It says, "Ye shall walk in the ways of the Lord your power, have commanded you, that ye may live, and that it may be well with you, that ye may prolong your days in the land which ye shall possess." So you're supposed to walk in the ways of the Lord. These laws, statutes, and commandments that the Lord have gave us. A Levitical diet, how you supposed to move out here in this life. How you supposed to move among your brethren. You know, you're not supposed to be committing adultery. You're not supposed to eat snow crabs, pork, lobster.
Killing one another.
Killing one another. Living into gang activity. When you by you living in the ways of the Lord, you prolonging your life. You see these young blacks and Latinos out here, they getting shot and killed in the street.
And this devil, he the one that creates the platform.
Yeah.
Right? But at the same time, like he give out these PPP loans. He knew that all these guys were going to do scams to get it. But guess what? When he locked all of them up, what happened to them? You ever wonder what happened to them? They informants now. They informants now.
Wow.
You know, they got profit agreements. A lot of people don't know about profit agreements. All right? This devil would do stuff to keep you on payroll. Yo, when I need you, I want you to join this Hebrew Israelite organization. Remember that PPP loan you took out for $70,000? Yeah, you got to work for that. Go over there and see what's going on with them guys over there. Yeah, that's what they do. When you see that in that movie Judas the Messiah. That movie Judas the Messiah, the guy William O'Neill, he was stealing cars. Got caught stealing cars. Supposed to be serving a few years in jail. They said, yo, we're not going to arrest you. When we need you, we're going to call you. You know how many men are moving around here like that? Yeah.
That was it.
That's all? Yeah.
Haggai 1 and you can get Habakkuk 2. Haggai 1 and 6. It says, ye have sown much and bring in little.
Break that down, brother.
Okay, yeah, so ye have sown much, pretty much like someone is planting seeds. So you laboring, you working, but you ain't bringing enough back home. You know? It says,
Yeah, you got, how many men live in check to check?
Yeah.
How many?
everybody. every year.
This one payment rent, you on the streets.
Yeah. That's a fact. It says, but ye are not, it says, ye eat, but ye have not enough. Right. You know, you eating, but you don't have enough. You never gonna reach that full satisfaction. You know how these people are. It says these rulers are. But ye are not filled with drink. It says, ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink. Ye clothe you, but there is none warm. And he that earneth wages to put it into a bag with holes.
Man,
That's right. So
That's it. That's it.
What you
And
there's
that's
always
the
attached to
Bible.
something. Yep.
What other book is going to correlate with the times of now?
And that applies to our people. Because you always got something to pay. You got the next bill to pay. After you done pay your bills, you got to shop to eat. You got to get, put things in the refrigerator.
Right.
You got to eat it at certain times so it don't spoil you.
Right.
You know, you're always subject to these payments. You know? And
hey,
it's
you
just
can get a $70,000 loan to get a Mercedes-Benz S550, but you can't get a $100,000 loan to get a business.
Right.
That's done on purpose, bro. And it's only done to us. You could go get a college. You know how much debt losing in college?
Oh,
but
yeah.
you to get that same amount, you got to show this paperwork. What paperwork you got to show to get a $100,000 degree? Nothing. You go there, I've been there. Go there, go to the office, sign the paper, show your ID, and they give you whatever you want. But the minute that you say, yo, that same $100 you gave me to take to school, I want to get a business. See, you gotta, so you gotta have an EIN number. Do you have your number in the 411 pages? Do you have an LLC?
Has it been active for 2 years?
Has it been active for 2 years?
Right. Revenue.
Do you make $25,000? Nigga, if I could make $25,000 a month,
I wouldn't need it alone, bro. Like, bro, you know what I mean?
And that's why you need this truth, bro.
That's right.
That's the only way you're gonna see things for truly for what it is, man.
It's value. That's right.
Well, really, other than that, you're gonna be pissed off.
I got one
Like the
to say.
priest brought out, it's comforting to our soul. So when we gotta pay taxes, it don't get us burnt out. It just let us know who we really are.
Right.
And the Bible says He's gonna be the head, we're gonna be the tail.
Right.
You know? You're not mad for paying taxes and dealing with this guy nonsense, man.
Yeah.
Anybody got something?
God. We got Baruch 3 and 8. It says, behold, we are yet this day in our captivity.
Yet this day we in captivity. Yet this day we still slaves, right? This man looks at you as nothing but a human resource. It was a saying that he had, control the people by controlling the wages. So you just somebody that's bringing in money. That's it, you know? You go to, they only give you like 3 walks of life, right? The underworld, being the drug dealer, selling out your soul,
Playing basketball.
playing
sports.
entertainment, whether it's sports, athlete, actor, or corporate America.
Hey, Cameron had an album called Sports, Drugs, and Entertainment.
Yeah.
That's the only avenue that we got as Israelites.
And it's all to bring in money to what? Build up their society, build up their organization. That's all they do.
Yeah.
Leo Colin on the interview.
Yeah.
What he said?
I gotta feed my family.
He said, I got a family to feed.
Right.
They said, do you choose struggle or what was it? Talent? He said, I choose the talent. So he don't care about whatever you producing that's gonna affect the community. He just cares that it's gonna bring in money. You know?
And the black people don't care about their own community. You just had a shooting in Midtown Atlanta last night.
Yeah.
It should be millions of people protesting. Oh, but we only protest when a cop kill one of us. Oh, I get it. Okay.
Right.
But when we kill each other, why nobody down at Midtown Atlanta right now?
Right.
Yo, y'all can't stop the bullshit, man. Why? Yo, come on, man. Wow. Where the men at? You know what the men are doing right now? They watching NFL. That's what they doing. They don't care. They don't care. We the only ones that care. We the only ones that care. We the only ones that's gonna be bold enough to speak about it. You got people that's upset with us because we always, why don't y'all go out there and carry? This dude, Charleston White, he gonna make a video about the Hebrew Israelites talking about, yo, all y'all do is on the corner talking about it. We doing more than everybody else.
That's a fact.
What everybody else doing? Nothing. What they doing? Yo, why don't y'all pick up guns? Why we need to pick up guns for? We prophets. You know?
Come on.
Yeah.
Continuing on. It says, where thou has scattered us for a reproach and a curse.
Read that one more time, please. That's a heavy scripture.
Start from the top.
Yes.
We got Baruch 3:8.
No.
Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse. And how were we scattered? Through transatlantic slave trade.
Hey, so that means through prophecy, the Israelites will have to be in captivity. The so-called Jews are not in captivity. They're liberated.
Yep.
You can't even talk about them. So, based on scriptures, they don't even fit prophecy. When the Lord come back, he's coming to save people. Who need more saving than us?
Right.
Based on the scriptures.
Right.
Who? We don't got skyscrapers. We live in the project, we live in the slums, we live in all these poor towns. Who needs saving?
Right.
We don't got no jobs, we don't got no infrastructure, we don't have no hospitals, we don't got our own banks. Who need help? We do. Everybody else got their own military system. The Chinese man, they got NATO. Like, who's the people that need help? You have to read the Bible and understand it. Why would the Lord come save people in Russia when they shoot missiles?
And they send billions of dollars for aid in Ukraine.
In Ukraine, why would the Lord come and save them? He's gonna come save us, them people that was in the projects, them people that don't got no money, the people that was messed up, people that was destroyed, oppressed. That's who he's coming to save. The people that's locked up in prison. Anybody?
Finishing off. It says, for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments.
So in our captivity, who's the main people subject to payments? You have to go down, you have to read the Bible and then assess it the right way. Okay, America prints the money. Oh,
No, you saying the payments. Oh, you said go down the list. I said child support.
child support, that's a payment.
That's a major payment that majority so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans are under that child support. All right. Then talk about the jail system. All right. You got to pay legal fees, things of that nature. All right. Who's mostly in the jails? You know, that can't be a coincidence. Child
The
support,
Mexicans,
the jails,
they
right.
Israelites.
Exactly.
All them cartel niggas, those Israelites.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Bugged out Israelites.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
It says, according
Oh, we gotta pay gas,
Yeah.
electric,
gas, electric,
water bill.
Right.
Now, mind you, all this stuff is free. You know, but this man made the infrastructure.
Right.
Exactly.
Can you imagine somebody telling somebody in the book of Genesis, one day you gonna have to pay for water? And water's free. You know?
Right.
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 That's insane.
Right. The Lord said we're gonna have dominion over the land.
Right.
You go to a whole nother state, and what do? That's their way of making you check in. Because now what? Easy pass. Nope. You got to pay a toll.
You gotta pay a passport.
Passport.
If you want to go to the Bahamas, spend time with your woman, pay your passport, this fee, that fee. You know? There's all these fees, custom fee.
Exactly.
You know?
It says according to all the iniquities of our fathers.
So we paying for what our fathers did, you know, our forefathers, you know, because once we broke those law, statutes, and commandments, you know, we had to go through those curses. And this is how that was an indicator of who we were.
Right.
Who we are. But we don't see them going through any type of curses or turmoil. Right?
They still benefit from
If you got a startup company, right? The VCs would tell you, yo man, you're too early for your startup. You know, you gotta have a prototype. You gotta have this. You gotta have a patent. You gotta have this, right? But they give Elizabeth Theron
Right.
almost $1 billion. They gave their boy FTX, the crypto coin. They gave him almost $1.something billion.
Right.
Where was the traction for that?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But when we come, yo, I got a bright idea. Oh, nah, man, we can't give you the money. It's too early.
Pursuit of happiness.
You know? This whole shit is rigged, bro. It's all rigged, bro.
Oh, and they gave my man from WeWorks another shot. This nigga that dropped billions of dollars, got people, he effed people's lives up. And then he was able to come back up with a new product.
And they still doing money.
Or
And yo, these
I think
dudes
he
not
done messed
messing
up
up.
everything.
Yo, these dudes not messing up $1,000, $500,000.
Millions.
These niggas is messing up hundreds of millions of dollars, bro. And
Yeah.
they're able to come back to the venture capital.
Come back.
I give you some. Why? Because they skin color. They white and they right. They got $1 million worth of whiteness. And we got a negative $1 million worth of blackness. You come in the store, you get looked at different. I watched this Moneybag Yo. He had to pull out so much money just to be he went to the store, bro, to buy some, I guess, Louis Vuitton. This dude had a duffel bag of money. He pulled all the money out. And that's when he walked in the first time, they were just looking at him. Boy, when he pulled that money out, them dudes, he had to pull out so much money. So much money, bro, just to be accepted. Jake got to wear all the chains, all the jewels. They got to be dripping.
Give him service now.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Other than that, you just a nigga. Like,
You know, baby got a constantly in that same store on the drill.
Icebox
got
over
money.
there
Icebox, yep.
by Lennox.
Yep.
He pull out all his money. That's the only reason why they accept you. You know? He a coon too. He just don't know it.
Exactly.
You know?
Yep.
And if you surround yourself with other coons, you're never gonna know you're a coon.
That's what happened with us in church. You going to church all the time. I ain't know none of this stuff.
Right.
And why?
That's crazy.
They talking every day. They preaching to the women.
None of this. None of this. Yeah.
Plain sight.
According to the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from the Lord our power.
Departed from the Lord. And so they wanted to depart, and then now you see the results right now. But the Lord have kept back that remnant, right, to bring back, and that he has woken up his men of the Lord now, and brothers is waking back up to their true nationality.
Hey, the Bible is a love story, bro. It's a love story. It's like if you had a woman and you really loved the shit out of her, and she cheated on you, and you kept taking her back, eventually you're gonna say, you know what? Get out my house, which is Israel. I'm cutting your water off. I'm cutting down the money out, because when you was with me, you didn't have to work. I just gave it to you. I made manna fall from heaven for you. When you was in the wilderness, you couldn't eat. I made manna come out the sky for you. I fed you. I had you looking nice. The Bible is a love story, bro.
Right. This is Hosea chapter 2, verse 4. It says, and I will not have mercy upon her children, for they be the children of whoredoms. For their mother have played the harlot. She that conceived them have done shamefully. For she said, I will go after my lovers.
And who's the lovers? We kept going after the other nations' gods. You already had a man. Why you want to be? And that's how most women be. They not satisfied with that one man they with. They start looking at. They always on Instagram looking at somebody else's life. They really showing you they not really happy with you in somewhat of a way. You know what I'm saying? But if they had the opportunity, if Chris Brown, what's my man name? That playing Creed.
Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan was messing with she wasn't happy.
It's not enough.
Bro, this is the top. This is the next Denzel.
I wanted to marry her and everything.
I wanted to marry her.
Still wanted more.
That's Steve Harvey's daughter. Prior to that, you was getting treated like a smut.
It's not enough. It's not enough.
You see what I'm saying? But she's on Instagram looking at everybody's life. And this dude is the top. Yo, this dude, Michael B. Jordan, is the one, bro.
Black Panther.
They came through back to Black Panther. It just popped out.
You want to be, huh?
But hey, back to the point. The Bible's a love story when you love somebody and eventually say, you know what? You kick her ass out the house. You say, you know what? If you think the grass is green on the other side, now go deal with these people. Go serve the African gods. And who sold us into slavery? The Africans.
That's a fact. It says, but she said, I will go after my lovers that give me my bread and my water, my wool and my flax, my oil and my drink. Therefore, behold, I will hedge up thy way with thorns and make a wall that she shall not find her path.
Damn.
So that's why I'm trying to realize, damn, why it's not working out for me. I'm doing it the same way that these people doing it. No, because you following your lovers and the Lord just hedging it up.
I'm going to block it.
Blocking that shit.
I'm going to block it.
All day, yeah, because you ain't never come to me. You following these guys.
And you my woman, you the apple of my eye. So yeah, I'm gonna be jealous. Hey, the scripture said, the Most High, and can you get that for me, brother? You know? Yeah, I'm gonna be just on, like we were saying, the Bible's an actual love story, bro. And we are the, Jeremiah 2. We are the Most High's woman.
Right.
He's not talking about an actual woman. The nation is his woman. And we are married to him. You know?
And she shall follow after her lovers, but she shall not overtake them. And she shall seek them, but shall not find them. Then she shall say, she gonna grow a brain, I will go and return to my first husband.
That's us.
For then was it better with me than now. And that's what you're seeing.
You think she's gonna grow a brain?
She gonna grow a brain.
Who
She
says
gonna,
that?
huh?
Us. That's talking about us. We
Right.
grew a brain.
You gonna grow a brain.
Yeah, you gonna
You're gonna
be
think-
awake.
Right. And now you're gonna go back. You're gonna go back and say, let me go back to my first husband. And that's what people doing. That's what we doing
That's
now.
what we're doing now. Because we, at one, before we came to the truth, you had men out here that was being wicked, doing dumb stuff. But we grew a brain and said, hold up.
Right.
After you see your friends getting killed, and
Right.
oh, nah, this ain't it.
Right.
I'm doing all this negative stuff and I'm not getting nothing.
Right.
Nah, it got to be another way. So yeah, we grew a brain and we coming back to our. Because what does Israel mean in the Hebrew? Yahshua Allah. He is the Prince of the Power. So we part of a royal bloodline, bro. We not supposed to be being wicked.
Right.
You know, we get more blessings being righteous.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anybody got something?
Yeah. For Exodus 34.
Yeah.
Exodus 34 and 14. It says, for thou shalt worship no other God, for the Lord, whose name is jealous, he is a jealous God. So you're not supposed to be worshiping Islam, Allah, none of that Buddhism, atheism.
That's a God.
That's a God.
Yeah.
All these other gods and
Can I say something?
Yes.
For you to say you're an atheist, I don't believe in God. Do you know you just said believe?
right.
If you say I don't believe, that's a belief system.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So even you denying the Most High is a God.
Right.
You know what's up, brother?
Exodus 34 and 14. For thou shalt worship no other God, for the Lord, whose name is jealous, is a jealous God.
That's right. Lord is jealous. The emotions that we got men got jealousy in them too.
Right.
If you see a woman doing something crazy, you're gonna spaz out. Y'all gonna get into an argument. Why do men and women get into an argument a lot of time? Over jealousy. So you can't say, nah, I ain't no jealous dude. That's a goddamn lie, bro. If you ain't jealous about a woman, you jealous about something. Trust me. That's an emotion. We got the same emotions that the Lord hate things too.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, the Lord has emotions too.
Right.
We're not exempt from having emotions. You can't demonize somebody because they have emotions. You know damn well you don't like no other man looking at your woman behind. You know that, bro.
Right.
I don't care how much of a player, how much of a pimp you think you are, you will smack fire out somebody and make you smack them. You know?
Why do you think a lot of harsh judgment come down on Thursday these people?
Yeah.
Because they be worshiping, amongst other things.
Christmas, you always fires in the house.
Yes.
Yeah, there's always some
There's
crazy
gonna be a
that's
lot
going
of
on.
fires this
Yeah?
Christmas.
They got that white image sitting up in their house. You know, growing up, you seen it in your house, your grandmother's house.
See it in church too.
Yeah, you see it in church. That's why the Lord be sitting judgment.
I just want to put something out there. Because the brother made something. Guess what? If the Bible would have said that Christ was white, we would have had to accept it. For truth's sake. Because we men of the truth.
Yeah.
The scripture said truth shall set you free. So we just going by what thus saith the Bible say.
That's it. That's
Right.
it.
It's not a racist thing.
Yeah.
You know, if I'm a cop and a description come over, male, 5'10", African American, and then I pull him over, that would be racist. Right? Well, that would be bad racist.
Pull him over.
Huh?
Yeah.
That would be racist. But the description that came, I'm stopping you because truth's sake, that you fit the description. You know? They don't like us because we bring out the truth, man.
Yeah.
They bring out racism.
Jeremiah 3 and 14.
You know?
Turn, O backsliding children, saith the Lord, for I am married unto you. So the Lord, we married to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. We can't do what we want.
Wow.
You can't, you
What's that? What's that?
Jeremiah 3 and 14.
Oh, sheesh.
Turn, O backsliding children, saith the Lord, for I am married unto you. Right. And
When you think about marriage, marriage is a blood ritual. Marriage is a blood ritual.
Break that down.
That's why when you have sex, well, in this society you probably wouldn't see it, but technically a girl losing her virginity, she bleeds.
Yeah.
That's a ritual.
So, no, and then you had to put the diary.
Diary
You had to
down.
put a blanket up under the woman, a white
Right.
blanket. And when you popped her,
Right.
the hymen would bust and it would bleed. That means that she, that's a blood ritual.
That's why if that woman was to lay with another man, that blood now, her blood is required. And that man's blood is required.
That's true.
You know, and so the same thing with the Lord.
Blood out.
If we married through the blood with the Lord. When you read about it, Moses sprinkled the blood on the book and the children of Israel. And now, if you break from that marriage, the Lord requires your blood.
Hey, and also too, because I want to add something to that, when you have a baby, what happened? It's blood, because that woman bleeds. Everything happens through blood. That's why the Lord had to die for Israel through blood.
Exactly. He required blood.
Required blood.
Now you see why judgments is not a coincidence. It's just an algorithm of how the Lord made
The
it.
Lord moved.
Yeah.
This is why the Most
Even
High.
when you look at when a new landmass form, right? It comes out of a volcano. What color is that? It's red.
Yeah.
So the Most High do certain things because it's actually a spiritual thing, bro. Land masses start red, volcanoes start red, you know?
Right.
That was it on that.
Yeah.
This is Deuteronomy 28, verse 16, but I will start from 15. He said, but it shall come to pass. Now this is the Most High speaking to the Israelites in the wilderness of Israel, 12 tribes, speaking about, Israel, they just leave Egypt. The wilderness, when we speak about the manna, what is happening in the wilderness, He's speaking to Israel, giving them laws. So he said, but it shall come to pass, if thou shalt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do his commandments and his statutes, which I command you this day. Then before he speak about following the Most High footsteps, go ahead and follow him, because giving them the laws, because the wilderness is giving them a fresh law, a fresh start. Before the fresh start they get in here, they get laws and they follow the Lord. The Lord tell them what's going to happen to them. He said, I command thee this day that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. This was for Israel. This curses was for Israel. That's the first time.
And a curse, if you're not in the know about a curse, you don't know what the fuck is going on.
Right.
And when you ask most black people, what's going on? Why we can't get this right? They be like, yo, you don't know. You know what I'm saying? That's a curse, bro. It's not no magical thing. We can't get right until we get right. That's it. It's not about the money. Earn Your Leisure want to show you how to get money. Guess what? You can get all the money you want, and a dumb nigga will blow your brains out over that money. So it's not the money. It's the mentality, it's the concept, it's the spirit. It's the spirit saying, yo, you know what? You got a chain on. I'm going to go out and get my own. I'm not going to take from you. It's an actual spirit. Love you, treat your brother as you treat yourself. That right there will kill everything. So you can't tell people how to get money if you ain't fixing their soul first.
And again, you gotta even learn how to love. So we gotta come to this truth and be retaught the concept of what love is. Because America has been given the Christianity, Roman Catholic doctrine of what love is overall. So as a new kid, you're growing up to saying love is to love everything, accept everything. No, it's okay to make judgment and say this is wrong, this is bad for my life. And that is actually love. Eliminating something that takes a negative effect on you. But our people don't have the concept of what love is.
Understand it.
Second John, verse 6. It says, and this is love, that we walk after his commandments.
That we walk after his commandments.
That's love. That's love. That's the embodiment of love.
That's what it's action.
Yeah.
Right. So if you learn about the Yahweh Shah, like the prophet was mentioned, you got to learn how to love another brother how the Lord would love him. right? Because the Lord teaches us the true concept of what love is.
Hey, but you have certain men that don't even know how to love themselves.
Yeah.
They wake up, they don't brush their teeth. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't put deodorant on, they look at things wrong, they smoke weed. They don't even know how to love themselves. So how you expect that man to love you? He ain't gonna do that.
That is true.
So that dude, they gotta get a whole nother reboot. So they gotta get recalibrated. For real. And love is the embodiment of this Bible, bro. That's love, bro. Love, even in the food you eat, that's love, because I'm not going to give you poison because I don't want poison. I'm not going to tell you, bro, it's like we don't eat pork. Nah, bro, y'all think y'all better. No, we don't eat pork because the Most High, who made pork, said, I don't want you to eat that.
He loves you. He don't want you
Because
to
he
get sick.
loves you, he's going to put restrictions. I don't care. Don't eat it. Because a pig has its purpose.
Eats feces, it cleans up, poop, garbage, you know what I'm saying?
A shrimp has its purpose. You know, it has a shrimp. When you think of a shrimp, think about a garbage disposal. That's all they do. They have the bottom of the water, just eating everything. Right. So you gotta let them do their job. Oysters do the same thing too. They suck all the poison out the water. Somebody did a study on oysters. You want to speak on it?
Nah,
Speak on it.
I was going to say another thing during the whole COVID situation. The water got clearer because wasn't nothing going on. They wasn't catching no crabs, no shrimps or anything like that. So the water was clear during that time because they were fulfilling their purpose.
They was doing their purpose. They was actually being the sanitation workers in the water. And that's why you don't need no filtering. You don't need, because the Most High already made a pre-programmed situation. You know what I'm saying? He made the algorithm. Why would the Lord make water and not make something that's going to clean the water? That don't make no sense. I mean, that means that you say that the Most High is dumb.
Yeah, you're trying to say the Lord's ignorant to his own creation.
So now you got to pay a water bill because these people know what they're doing, bro. The water's supposed to be clean.
Right.
You know, if you allow the proper organisms and animals to be in it, they're going to do their job. A pig is going to do their job. Yeah, you got some?
I just had this article in New York. They was mentioning the oysters in New York. They got a billion oyster project, and they were saying the project goal is to scale to 1 billion oysters by 2035, which will help clarify the water, remove pollutants, and restore marine habitats. That's in New York. They actually are now doing this, right? And why? Because that's the purpose of the oyster. They're not meant to be eaten.
So now you want to damn. All this cancer is happening.
It
was in slavery. Nobody would have colon cancer, testicular cancer, breast cancer. But if you eating animals, that's all they do is eat poison. What do you think gonna come in your body?
That's right.
Or oyster, all the oyster do.
Yeah, all day.
Suck it in, then you sucking the damn oyster like a retard. All that's going in you. You know? And you don't know where this damn oyster was at. It could have been in the Gulf of Mexico, where oil is at. All that be spending, oysters be down there sucking all that up.
Yeah, that's true.
So you got to be mindful of what you do, man. The shrimp. That's why when you get a shrimp, what's the first thing you do before you cook a shrimp? Take that middle part out, right? What's that middle? That's toxins. So why would you eat that? Our people are slow. I'm not saying you, but I'm saying
I know.
you got people that was, it ain't gonna hurt nobody. If you keep eating enough of it, it's gonna kill you, bro.
He's reading the body right.
Yeah. Chickens don't do that. That's why the Lord said you can eat chicken. You can eat deer. They don't just eat toxins all day. You got animals that's all they do. Like a vulture. All a vulture do is eat dead things. You know? But the Lord said we can eat certain fish. You know, we can eat certain fish. Right. You know? I'm grateful for that.
Yep. Scales. Has fins and scales.
Yeah, this Deuteronomy 28 verse 16. Cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field.
Yeah, no matter where you go, you can be in Brooklyn, New York, you can be in Atlanta, Georgia, you can be in Houston, Texas. You a so-called Israelite, you're going to get cursed. You're going to get pulled up by the cops. They're going to look at you a certain way no matter what. matter what you do, they're gonna come at you a certain way. You're gonna have ice grills from your own people. Dude's gonna look at you funny. They're gonna break in your car, curse out that be in the city. Who does that happen to? Us. No, we fit prophecy. All the crime rate happens to us. It don't happen to these other nations. Anybody got something?
Yeah, I got Psalms 96 and 4. It says, "For the Lord Yahweh is great and greatly to be praised. He is to be feared above all gods." In this scripture right here, it says gods with the lowercase, meaning these other gods of the nations.
They put lowercase in there?
It puts lowercase in there.
Wow.
So anytime you see all caps, this is the Lord's name. When you go to the Hebrew, which is Yahweh, right? And then right here, it's just gods, right? So that's the lowercase. It says,
30 and 30.
verse 5,
Okay, Acts,
"For all the gods," lowercase again, "of the nations are idols, but the Lord Yahweh made the heavens." So all the gods of these nations are idols. The Lord, because the Lord is not the God of them, according to God's wisdom. And this is the reason why the Lord have made our women harlots. That's why our women are sluts and whores out there, is because we played the harlot. We wanted to go after other gods, and the Lord looked at us as His woman. So you say, you know what? I'm gonna do the same thing to your woman. Show you how you feel. And that's why you can't even get it. You're not gonna get no virgin woman. By the time you get her, she didn't have like
I never had a
50,
virgin.
50
I
dudes
never had
around
a
her.
virgin. It's rare. If you ever have a virgin, man, you a lucky brother. I never had intercourse with a woman that was a virgin. All I had was sloppy seconds. I never had a chance to get it. That piss you off.
Not realizing.
That pisses me the hell off to know I never popped some a virgin. Got some coochie that was just mine. You know?
I mean, it's never gonna be just yours.
It's just sloppy hundreds.
And that same chick coming to you demanding shit. Like,
Yeah.
she the best of the best.
And you a skeezer.
Yeah.
And
I need this, I need that, I need how
my
about you,
father,
man?
my father had sex with my mother. She wasn't a virgin. She had a boyfriend before my father met her. You know, so even that is frustrating, bro.
Yeah.
You know, I wasn't even made based on the law. You know, I was made out of sin. Check that out. But hey, for truth's sake, I wanted to bring that out because I mentioned something that if the Bible would have said the Most High was white, then we got to deal with it. I'm gonna show you in the Bible how the Hebrew Israelite looks. Let's go through it.
Jeremiah 14 and 2. It said, y'all had something? Y'all had?
You get Ezekiel 1 and 5, brother.
Jeremiah 14 and 2. It says, Judah mourneth in the gates.
Judah. It says Judah mourneth in the gates, right? Yeah.
And the gates thereof languish. They are black unto the ground.
No, but they white.
They are black unto the ground.
Hold up, I never read that in Bible school.
I never read that. Like,
Now, once again, if the Bible would have said something different, we'd have to accept it.
Right.
Ask your pastor, what does that mean? If it's saying that the Judites are so-called black, then what's the problem with what we saying? What's the problem with Kyrie saying? That he know he's a real Jew. Read that again, please.
Jeremiah 14 and 2. It says, Judah mourneth in the gates thereof languish.
and it's just to further elaborate, Judah is in the mourning state. So that's another indicator because these so-called people that call themselves Jews, they're not mourning like us.
Right. Good
And in
point.
the ancient world, you had these gates that was set up where nobody could enter the city. So those gates represents the leaders today of the so-called Black, Latino, Native American community.
Great job.
Right.
And they're languishing. They're not there to support us. Where are they at? They're not speaking up. Right? It's us here. So that's an indicator. So Judah's in a state of mourning. Their gates, their leaders, they're languishing.
They are black unto the ground. And the cry of Jerusalem is going up.
Black unto the ground, from the Hebrew word kadar, meaning dark skin. So we're different shades of brown, and that's what it's in the scriptures. You know, I remember showing my pastor when I first got into the truth. I brought this to my pastor, and I said, "Why these don't be brought out?" He tried to say he went with me to a Bible store and tried to make me get a new Bible. He tried to make me not get the King James Bible. That was his result. That was his result. Until why the King James 1611, all right, says the original text. He didn't explain to me why they changed it.
They never have an answer.
I left. After I left.
Never have an answer. That was it.
That's it. got Numbers 12 and 9.
No.
It says, and the anger of the Lord was kindled against them, and he departed. Verse 10, and the cloud departed from off the tabernacle, and behold, Miriam became leprous. And now when you go into leprous, that pretty much was basically it was a skin disease, where they pretty much look white, okay? So now you have to say to yourself, if the Most High made her leprous, what was she before that?
Exactly.
Right. Matter of fact, I want to show you something. Brother.
White. That's crazy.
Right.
That's
See
what
that?
it is.
It's the truth. Yeah.
It's the truth.
See
Once
that?
again, we do it for truth's sake. You know?
See that discoloration? How it went from white from black? That's leprosy. And you know
The
what?
blonde hair, all
Yeah.
that's leprosy. Blonde hair is leprosy.
Exactly.
Yeah. But in society, that's pushed as like the Golden Girls, the Baywatch. You remember Baywatch? They be running with the blonde hair. But that's really leprosy, according to the Bible, not according to us.
Yeah.
Anybody could get this Bible and read it. So if you call us a racist, then the Most High got to be racist. The people that made this book was racist then. You know?
Right.
But it's not about that. It's about truth's sake.
God.
You want to know who the color, what color they were? We're going to put out color scriptures.
God. So you know, and it says, became leprous, white as snow. So that right there is already showing you the description. What's white? Snow. It's snow like white. Right? It says, and Aaron looked upon Miriam, and behold, she was leprous.
Yeah, why did her brother Aaron look? Because Moses and Aaron, they was there.
Yeah, right.
So Miriam got out of line and rebuked Moses, and the Lord said, what? She said, what to you? And that's when the Lord gave her leprosy.
Yeah.
So Aaron looked at her like,
Yo,
can you imagine if a bunch of cockroaches see a white cockroach? They gonna spaz out. What the hell going on with this motherfucker, man? He's sick. You know? Yeah.
verse 11. And Aaron said unto Moses, alas, my Lord, I beseech thee, lay not the sin upon us.
Damn.
So that in itself let you know that what? That was considered a sin. But now today, they want to paint this image in society as, no, this is beauty.
America's next
America's
top
top
model.
model.
The next bachelorette. All the
Exactly.
bachelor. They always got them as the choking point. When it come to find out, that was a sin.
Exactly.
That's an actual curse.
Right.
To have lack of melanin, that's a curse.
Wherein we have
And at the same time, we're saying to say that you're gonna have Hebrew Israelites that look different shades, whether it be white to dark.
right.
Every Hebrew Israelite is not gonna look like
Dark skin with the long, you know, sideburns.
with the big afro, like Jim Brown.
70s.
Yeah. Nah, you gonna, because why? This we have mingled our seed with other women.
Right.
You know? Hannibal Barca, if you know history, Hannibal conquered Spain.
Right.
He was laying with them, Italy.
Yeah.
You know, he was laying with them. Southern Italy is nothing but Israelites.
Sicilians. That's why the Sicilians, they you can see that hue on them.
John Gotti was, you could tell he was totally different.
Right.
The Dapper Dan.
Right. You can see his spirit. Tell you.
Yeah.
I beseech thee, lay not the sin upon us, wherein we have done foolishly, and wherein we have sinned. God, last verse. It says, verse 12, let her not be as one dead.
Damn.
So the Lord turned her so pale, she looked like she was walking dead.
Yup.
Yeah.
Probably gave her a blush. Probably looked like Cindy what's her name?
Cindy Lofton.
Cindy Lofton. Probably looked like one of them. Looking crazy.
Yeah.
But back then, that was considered being dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got people that's bleaching.
Hey, we the
their
only
skin
people that can change colors, bro. We the only people that can change colors, bro.
Yeah.
We could be light skinned, you go to Bahamas, we the only people that can change, and they gotta put all this shit on them. We don't gotta do that. We are exotic people, bro.
Yeah.
Right.
Peculiar.
Peculiar, bro. We can change all type of colors, bro. Yep. Yeah.
Finishing off, it says, of whom the flesh is half consumed.
Of whom the flesh is half, what does that mean? Half cooked.
Right.
Right? When you cook something, what happens? It gets dark.
Right.
When you don't, when you take a chicken out, what color it look? When you cook that chicken, get a nice golden brown. It's half cooked. Their skin is half cooked. You know? Yeah.
When he cometh out of his mother's womb.
And when you come out your mother's womb, what color you look?
Right.
You look crazy. Even when you're a dark-skinned baby, you come out looking, you know what I'm saying? That's how she looked.
Right.
And they say, yo, she looked like she was sin.
Yep.
Because that wasn't normal back then like that. You know? Especially amongst us. You know?
That's it.
Yeah.
Job 30 and 30. It says, this is Job. My skin is black upon me.
Man. Dog. That's it. Done.
Why your pastor ain't bringing out these scriptures, bro?
Never heard that.
Read that again, brother.
Job 30 and 30.
Job. Yeah.
My skin is black upon me.
You want to hear Black History Month? This is it. It's multiple precepts. This is Black History Month, bro. We are the Hebrew Israelites. There's no denying that. But at the same time, we do have people that have different skin tones that are Hebrew Israelites too. Why? Because we're scattered amongst other nations and we slept with their women. Naturally, it tells you Numbers 1 and 8. Numbers 1 and 18. Want to grab that real quick? Numbers 1 and 18. When we did that, we had babies. Those are still Israelite babies. Even though they don't look like how we look, those are still our babies. And there was a whole story on that. Who did that? Was that Nehemiah? Who kicked everybody out when they did that?
Nehemiah, Ezra
Ezra did that.
yeah.
Ezra did that. Come on. Ezra got mad at them and kicked all them babies out, but they was Israelites.
Yeah.
Numbers 1:18.
That's Numbers 1 and 18. And this is what they don't show you on the internet. They don't show us talking like this. We are very fair people, man. You know?
This is Numbers chapter 1, verse 18. And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month. And they declared their pedigrees after their families, by the house of their fathers,
No, they mothers.
by the house of their fathers,
No, they aunties.
by the house of their fathers.
Yeah, you are who your father is. You're not your mother's child. Your mother been carrying you for 9 months. Guess what? I've been carrying you in my nut sacks all my life.
Right.
Right.
Check that out. And when I bust a nut in your, because your woman is your earth. When you bust a nut is a seed, right? Plant your nut in the earth, that baby is you. It's not your woman.
So what the hell they doing over there? 'Cause they say that the heritage comes from the mother.
Woman, that don't make no sense.
The reddish people, the small hatters, they say that it comes from the mother. What are they reading?
Right.
So do they believe in the Bible?
But that's the concept of the Most High. This is like agriculture.
Yeah.
That's Jake say, yo, I'm about to bust a nut. That nut is a seed. Matter of fact, what does sperm mean in the etymology?
Goes back to seed.
Yeah. When you put sperm in a woman, that Jake say, yo, my kid's in your mouth. That's a seed. It's not your kids. I'm gonna put my kids in your mouth. You know? The babies rely on me, not on you. You are an incubator. All you are is a housing. You're the house that's gonna cultivate the seed. That's it. And this is concept that the pastors don't talk about. They always try to make a woman be the head. We're not saying a woman don't have her place, but she's not over a man.
Yeah, they push that.
Yeah.
They were showing that heavy. The Black Panther, this, all the new movements.
Woman king.
Woman King, all these female, but they can't. They
Anybody got
can't
that
be
sperm?
Yeah. So we got sperm in the online etymology.
Sure,
Read
brother.
this right here, brother. What does that say right there? See. Says what? What's the first part? Seminal fluid. Right.
Right, so when you put your seed, when you ejaculate, when you bust a woman, that's your seed.
Right.
That's not her seed. And that's why they show you in the documentary, they show all the seeds going, trying to find a host to go into.
Right.
That woman don't create no seed, you do. So the Bible is right once again. But guess what? These guys, dear mama, all the praise go to the mother. Tupac, dear mama. On Mother's Day, you give your mother the world.
Mama.
On Father's Day,
Mama
what you
ain't
get? A
never
bum
lied.
ass top. You done gave a whole family tree. And they give you a bum ass, whack ass brown top. But when Mother's Day come, dear mama,
Mama!
Pops get a cookout.
Your father don't get nothing.
And he got to cook at the cookout.
But the reason why you have a family tree is because of your father. You don't have a family tree with your mother. It comes from your father. But in the society, it's bugged the hell out.
Bugged out.
It's bugged out.
They look at an old 80-year-old grandmother and be like, look at all the children she brought forth.
She didn't bring forth shit. That father, your great grandfather put them seeds up.
Exactly.
But the society, and this is how you start looking down on the that's why guys like Kevin Samuels was relevant. Because what he did was, he put the females back in their place. You see? Because when you look at infrastructures, what Kevin Samuels is saying in regards to the infrastructure.
He said, man, he said, because regardless, no matter what, if a woman is saying that she don't need a man, she may be independent, she got her own house, she got her own money, but your everyday life considers what? It consists of what men have done. These lights, traffic lights, bridges,
roads, highways,
payroll, all right? Everything you
highways,
doing.
highways,
You built the world you live in. That's what he used to say.
Regardless, a man is doing it. You
plumbing.
need help, you call it, who you expect to come save you? Firemen, policemen, that's what you really expect.
That's what he used to say. He said, if you have a fire, who you want showing up at your door? You want firemen coming.
That's a fact.
Police, you want police. You don't want no woman cops showing up at your door.
know.
You want men cops.
You don't even respect it like
I don't
all the
know.
way. You do it because like.
Actually, as a man, if a woman pull you over, you're gonna be looking at her. You might throw grease at her. You know, but the point that we're trying to make here is that the society bugs everybody out. And when the man speaks, he's going to look at it as an enemy. When dumbass, you won't be here for your father. And that's a fact.
You despise the men. Yeah.
Right. So the bloodline go by, read that again, priest.
Numbers chapter 1 verse 18, and they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month, and they declared their pedigrees after their families by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names from 20 years old and upward by their polls.
That's right.
Their pedigrees is their lineage. Like you go to the dog pedigree, you come from this line of canines.
Yeah, it never goes by the mother that had the pups.
Yeah.
It's the father. If you do anything that got something to do with selling dogs, kennel, or you're gonna go by the father.
Going by the,
Right. Same thing in this truth.
Yeah.
Same thing in life. So you got to get back, like the priest brung out, Priest Corral, Dr. Hun, you got to go back to the old way, the old path on how we thought.
Yeah.
Not this westernized, the woman is high here, the man is, it don't work like that, bro. The man is here and the woman is right here. That's how it works. And we're not trying to shit on her or make her role lesser, but we know our role. You know, without the man, you don't get no protection.
Right.
Who gonna protect the house?
Also, if I can add something, brother, that's powerful too, because that's powerful that you just talking about like the family line, right? So now, when you go into it, you got the 12 tribes of Israel, correct? Now, the reason it says Israel is because you have Jacob and his name was changed to Israel, and he wrestled against an angel, right? So these were the patriarchs of offspring. Okay, these are 6 kids, right? So now, when you look at this family tree, if you're gonna say it goes back to the woman, then how does it go back to Israel? Technically, it could be 12 tribes of Israel if you're gonna go to the woman.
Yeah, because Israel had 4 wives.
Exactly.
You have 4 women.
Exactly.
And that's another cut. A man can have more than 1 woman in the Bible.
Right.
The nation of Israel came out of 4 women with 1 man.
Right.
You know? And when you think about it, 1 woman is not enough for 1 man.
Right.
Because you need multiple choice. That's why dudes always get caught cheating.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why you always get caught cheating. And guess what? That's spiritual. Oh, you was done, priest?
No.
All right.
Right.
That's spiritual because you want to know why. In the Bible, you might have a woman that fits your physical out like damn, she's bad. Yeah. But you might have another woman. She might be more in a catering state.
Right. She a homebody. She the homebody.
The homebody one.
She like right.
You might have one that want to cook.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
One that you actually could talk to, elaborate.
You might have an educated one. Now you could just pick up brains. I could just build. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah. I know you know this. She not going.
I'm pulling her out of her comfortability to do things.
But the pastors, these pastors won't say that. Because if they were to say that, you know how many females need that church? But this is the truth. The Bible's dealing with truth. You have multiple relationships in the Bible where a man had more than one wife.
Right.
And there was nothing wrong with that. But see, these people here with this westernized philosophy, they petty, they immature.
Yeah.
They immature. Every woman, you ask every woman, why you left your man? Oh, he cheated on me.
Yeah.
They just really want to leave because they want to divorce.
Yeah.
Because you want to get with another man, and you want to say the same thing. Why you left him for? Oh, he was messing around. I caught him talking to another girl. He's going to do that. Okay? When we get in the kingdom, we're going to do that too. All right? We can't do it now because we are under a bullshit judicial system laws.
Right.
And it's, you'll be lucky if you find two women that are cool like that that let you do that. Hey, but if you do, hey, more power to you. That's scriptural.
And you had a woman break it down saying men by nature is polygamous because it only would take into
Isaiah
calculation.
4:1.
She did the calculation. She did the calculation, and based off how much sperms that we produce every day. Because a woman, her egg, she gets eggs every 9 months?
Every 9 months.
She gets eggs. A man, every day, he's getting thousands of cells. So it'll only take 30 men to impregnate all women in the world. Only 30.
One woman can't. Hey, I can wake up today and get 20 girls pregnant.
Yeah.
A woman can't do that.
Yeah.
We are machines, bro. One woman is not good enough for us, bro. And that's why men always get caught out there.
Yeah.
You save the world, man.
That'll make you a cheater. Show me in the scriptures where a man was looked at being a cheater for having more than one wife.
You say even animals know that. Like lions, what do? They be popping multiple female lions a day.
And then, according to the Bible, when your woman's on her period, you can't even be around her.
Yeah,
So now I gotta go 7 days without no loving because you on your period? It ain't work like that, bro. No. You need some rest. Let me go over here, bang, 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 go crazy. You know, and that way everything gonna be copacetic. And think about it, if you had Salakia, brother.
No, go ahead.
I'm in the spirit right now. Let's think about this on a financial aspect. Brother. If you have 4 women bringing in $80,000 a year, and you bringing in $100,000 a year, what does that do for y'all? Traveling, kids is happy, house is loaded. Everybody happy, bro.
Like the priest said, you changing that debt clock now.
That clock,
That clock is changing overnight. But now you got women because, and also too, the Most High made more women than men.
Yeah.
So it's always going to be an extra woman out there. So now these women got to become lesbians now.
Damn.
And then you're using a plastic dildo in the shape of a penis. Why not go get the real thing? You see, we got to get back to the Bible concepts. God made more women than men for a reason, so you can have another wife.
Yo, that's you know what? That would change the debt clock. 'Cause the women are made to support the man. So they're gonna support Louis Vuitton because they support the man. They're gonna support Chanel, they support the man. They're gonna be lifting somebody up, you know?
Yeah.
But they supposed to be lifting you up, and then you supposed to be lifting up the Lord.
You have 4 wives, brother. That's a $500,000 each.
Yeah.
And all y'all comfortable.
Yeah,
Even you say everybody comfortable, bro. Ain't nobody stressed out with the kids. Oh, I need some space.
Yeah.
Because then one of the wives would say, oh, I got the babies.
Right.
2 of the wives would say, we got the baby. We're gonna go to the park.
Right. I want to get some air anyway. I want to get outside. Yeah.
Then the other wife go to sleep.
Right.
And the other wife, she might be hot and horny.
Right.
Let me go take you and tear you up real quick. You go to bed. You know, it's a system, bro.
Take turns cleaning the house.
It's an ecosystem.
So she don't got to be worried that I'm always cooking and cleaning. Well, we're going to take turns, hop in rotation. Sub.
But the only thing about that is that each woman will have her own house.
Yes.
She'll have her own spot because it's not meant for all the women to be in one spot.
Right.
Each woman will have her own spot, and you could. And guess what's going to happen? When you go to one woman's house for a few days, that other woman going to miss you.
Yeah.
So she don't get that. A lot of females, what they do, they get comfortable with you. They get too familiar. They start watching. They know your every move. So they talk to you greasy sometimes. But if you over there for 2 days, she like, oh my God, woo, we'll put it on her. You know? You had a good time with Rebecca. Now you with Rachel, you know what I'm saying? You know? Hey man, the Bible is a spiritual book, bro. When you gotta just mature and look at it, bro. Ain't no man satisfied with one woman, even me. I look around too, bro. I be looking crazy. I don't do it for the, I can't act like I'm this person on camera. I do look, I'm not talking to other women, because I'm going to catch hell behind them. I'm going to argue with my wife and be beefing and shit. But when I get in the kingdom, she already know. I tell her all the time. She already know. I'm going to make up. I said every time, I'm going to make up. I'm telling you. I ain't lying. When I get in the kingdom, I'm going to have a 20-piece. On the walkthrough. On the walkthrough, bro. On the walk. I'm going to have a bunch of nieces and...
two for each tribe.
Fucking damn Simeonites up in there, brother. Sheesh. Yeah.
1 Samuel 30 and 18, real quick. 1 Samuel 30 and 18. And David recovered all that the Amalekites had carried away. And David rescued his 2 wives.
Damn. That's King David. And the Bible says King David was a man after the Most High's heart. Why didn't God rebuke King David for having 2 wives? Solomon, forget about it. He went ape shit crazy. Solomon went crazy. Solomon went bananas, bro. But these pastors, you see how we laugh about it? This was real shit. We laugh about it because we know we really can't do this right now. So it's funny, but guess what? In that time, this was normal.
It's comforting though to know that spirit that the woman try to put on like you a cheater or something.
No, you're not
like
a
there's
cheater.
something wrong with your inner algorithm that you want.
When you read the Bible, the cheating, it says if any man lay with another man's wife. It never says if a man lay with another. No, the cheating goes based on the woman, not on the man.
Right.
You see, there's no such thing as a man cheating. There's such thing as a woman cheating.
Right.
That's in the Bible. When you read it, you gotta read the Bible. Not no emotions involved. Not saying, oh, but we all equal. No, we're not equal.
Right.
The Lord let Adam come first. He didn't let Eve, cause y'all, yeah.
Look at Isaiah chapter 4, verse 1. And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man.
Come on, brother.
Hey, and that's not even speaking about the kingdom yet. That's talking about in Jacob's trouble.
Come on, brother.
The men of the Lord is going to have this truth, and the women is going to.
Wow, yeah.
No,
Brother,
yeah,
you bring this precept out in church, them chicks gonna be,
They starting to leave the church.
they'll leave them church, bro. That's why I love reading scripture, because that's how you know if you got a real woman. When you bring these scriptures out. Then you're gonna see if she's really a righteous, a virtuous woman.
Oh, you Christian,
This is a
right?
virtuous woman. Read that again.
Look at Isaiah chapter 4, verse 1.
Read it out.
And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread.
They're gonna eat their own bread.
Right.
They ain't stressing about what you bring to the table. We're gonna eat our own bread. We just need you. Yeah?
And wear our own apparel.
And wear our own apparel. Yeah?
Only let us be called by thy name.
Only let us be called by thy name. This is the Bible.
To take away our reproach.
Take away our reproach.
They reproach her basically being out here lonely and not belonging to no one. Their approach is now called being a table for one. For real.
Yeah. Atlanta, there's a bunch of them out here.
Table for one, that shit hurt, man. Because you this bad dime piece and the world supposed to revolve around you, but you out here lonely.
And your bed is cold.
Cold.
Crazy with the rolls.
Cold.
The
And I don't
roads
care-
ran
I
out
don't
of
care-
batteries.
I don't care what type of rabbit dildo you got. It ain't nothing like the warmth of a man on top of you. Straight.
Right.
And that's a fact.
Invigorating the head, because women like
Cause
me
that thing can smack you like, ain't gonna go crazy.
You ain't getting no smacks on the
Nah,
head.
you ain't getting nobody choking you out.
Can't punch you in the rib.
Ain't nobody giving you the Cobra Death Grip.
I'll drive you real quick. Hey, you like that movie Baby Boy?
A lot of chicks, they be choking themselves. They be choking themselves.
That's sad, bro. But that's the rope.
Baby boy.
All the time. Hey, you know what's crazy? Even when you look at the time of slavery, our forefathers have different wives, bro. That was a fact. It's not. That's how you know we coming to the end of this thing, bro.
Right. And the women back, they understood the concept.
And then especially with all these homosexual men,
yeah.
there's really no proper route
Oh,
out here.
damn.
You know?
Damn.
But you bring out these scriptures in the Bible, them chicks, they're gonna lose their goddamn mind, bro. You know? You got something?
I got something. Exodus 1, I'm gonna just start at 12. Exodus, I'm gonna start at 11. Therefore did they set over them taskmasters to afflict them with their burdens, and they built for Pharaoh treasure cities and Ramesses. This is the taskmaster that was afflicting the children of Israel. So just speaking on both concepts of us actually coming back into Egypt, which America is Egypt, they follow the same custom of ancient Egypt, right? And then we're putting through these laborers and taskmasters all over us, right? Verse 12. But the more they afflicted them, the more they multiplied and grew. And how were they multiplying and growing? They was laying in pipe.
Right.
And they wasn't doing it with just one woman, right? They were multiplying and growing. Like the brother said, we saved our nation. If it wasn't for men, if all men was just deal with one woman, there'd be women that just can't get no ride. Right? You know what I'm saying? Because that man is just loyal, so that she's supposed to sit far off and be like,
You have a daughter, he have a daughter.
Yeah,
Come on,
right.
you know.
oh yeah, you just have a daughter, so now what happens?
You actually causing depopulation.
Yeah.
It's your own nation.
Yeah, you know, you gotta get other women, right? It said they multiplied and grew, and they were grieved because of the children of Israel. This is the way the Egyptians, right? And the Egyptians come from the forefather Ham, like it tells you now in the Compact Bible Dictionary. Ham, the youngest son of Noah, that was born 96 years after the flood. He was a progenitor of the dark races, but not the Negroes. All right, but the Egyptians, the Libyans, right, the Ethiopians. So the Egyptians had us in captivity. It says, and they were grieved because of the children of Israel, and the Egyptians made the children of Israel serve with rigor, like hard labor, just made them serve, right? Verse 14, and they made themselves, and they made their lives bitter with hard bondage. Same concept you got now. You got 16-hour shifts of people just working continually. The only thing they do is just go back to sleep to wake up. Go to work. You know what I mean? It says, in mortar and in bricks and in all manner of service in the field, all their service wherein they made themselves serves was with rigor. Verse 15, and the king of Egypt spake to the Hebrew midwives, of which the name of one was Shiphrah, and the other name was Put. Verse 16, and he said, when ye do the office of a midwife to the Hebrew women, and to seat them upon the stools, if it be a son, then ye shall kill him. But if it be a daughter, then she shall live. Why are they trying to kill off the men?
That's the bloodline. That's the bloodline.
That's the seed. That's what actually matters. So they left off the daughters. This is what the Egyptians said. Kill the sons, if there's any sons. Leave off the daughters. You know? It's the same concept of trying to destroy our lineage. And this is what they do today now. What do? They feminize the men. They make him become this homosexual.
And also, you feel like you doing something wrong. Your heart be jumping. You be feeling like, and that's an off spirit, bro. That's off as hell.
Nervous as hell.
Now I'm gonna put it out there again. I'm not on camera fronting. I'm with one woman, but I tell my woman all the time, when I get in the kingdom, it's on and popping. You know, you could have let me get my rocks off now, but it's gonna happen regardless because we promised that. You know.
It says, if it be a son, then ye shall kill him. But if it be a daughter, then she shall live. And like I was saying, they put the gang violence to kill off the men. They lock up the men in jail, so now he's not reproducing in jail, right? They make him become this homosexual dude. One thing about these other nations.
No, that's a good point, bro. You can't. That was heavy what you said. You got the homosexual men on the street. Look at all the men that's going to jail. The gunners, even the ones that we don't even know about, regular hoods, good dudes.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen to all these women now?
Yeah.
Now they become lesbians and dykes, bro.
Yeah, it's a
Because they got, everybody got to get their nut on. You know, ain't nobody sitting at home reading books.
Right.
Trust me, bro. You know, a woman get horny more than you do.
Yeah, way more.
Yeah.
And that's why they said this place is spiritually Sodom and
Yeah.
Gomorrah. They're killing off the men spiritually. Knock them up. And one thing about these other nations, these little creeps, they homosexuals themselves.
Yes.
But the only thing that they know that's important,
Populate.
reproducing.
Hey, what Donald Trump said at the MAGA thing, that's why they want us to get abortion done.
Yeah.
Because so many Caucasian women are having more abortions.
Yeah.
And they like, no, we gotta preserve our race. Yeah.
That's the only reason they stopped Roe versus Wade was
Yeah.
because it was affecting so-called white women,
Yeah.
the millennials that was just killing off their kids. And that's why that lady said, thank you, Donald Trump, for saving white lives.
Yeah.
Hey, can I get a precept real quick?
Yes.
Done?
That was it. That was the point.
This is Leviticus, this is Genesis, the book of Genesis 4:19. And Lamech took unto him 2 wives. The name of one was Adah, and the name of the other Zillah. That's in the scriptures, man.
Book of Genesis.
Adam.
Look,
Adam.
Lamech took unto him
Adam.
2 wives. Right there.
They always say Adam and Eve, but hold on. Right.
Adam had more.
Adam had more.
Adam had more than that.
Hold on. Let me-
Hey, let me show you something in the law, brothers. Get this on Leviticus 18 and let me get Genesis 36 and 6. No, I want Leviticus 18 and 7. And I want Genesis 36 and 6. You got that?
I had all right. This is Genesis 5 and 4. In the days of Adam, after he had begotten Seth for 800 years, and he begat sons and daughters. So you almost think, oh, Adam, he only had Cain, Abel, and Seth. No, he begat sons and daughters. And then it mentioned Eve. Remember all Adam and Eve, they like to try to bring that. Nah, he begat sons and daughters. They don't got to name every wife. You know, he was.
Yeah, it's not important. It's supposed to be a known thing.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
It's not till we come to America like, you can have another wife? It's like shocking.
I ain't gonna
So the
lie,
Bible
but-
was like,
No,
yo,
don't say that.
the Bible didn't have to keep telling you that God, you should already know you can have more than one joint.
Right.
By nature, even when you look at a lion be with a pride in them.
Yep.
And we lions too. Let me get with that, bro. Leviticus 18 and
Genesis
18 and 7. I'm gonna show you a law in the Bible.
Leviticus 18.
You got NIV?
Yes.
Okay.
Leviticus 18 and 7.
After he reads 7, I want you to read the NIV.
Okay. Leviticus 18 and 7. The nakedness of thy father, or the nakedness of thy mother,
Of thy mother. So you got your father and your mother, right? Okay.
shall thou not uncover. She is thy mother. Thou shalt not uncover her nakedness.
So you shouldn't be seeing your mother naked. You shouldn't be seeing, it's a law. Right, God?
With it, the nakedness of thy father's wife,
Hold on. The nakedness, it's not even talking about your mother no more. The nakedness of thy father's wife.
shalt thou not uncover. It is thy father's nakedness.
Right, so it says his mother, the first verse,
Right.
then it says his wives.
Right.
Uh-huh. Now read it in the NIV,
More
please.
than one.
Leviticus 18, 7 and 8 in the NIV. It says, do not dishonor your father by having sexual relations with your mother. She is your mother. Do not have relations with her. Do not have sexual relations with your father's wife. That would dishonor your father.
That's right. So what that let you know? It was laws on that. It's his other wives.
good.
Right? That's on that. Is it on that?
Yeah, that was
Let me
it.
get Genesis 36 and 6. We're gonna wrap it up.
Genesis 36 and 6. And Esau took his wives. and
Took
his-
what?
And Esau took his wives.
Show 'em. Is it one wife? Show 'em.
Plural? Is it singular?
Right here. Genesis 36 and 6. And Esau
Yeah,
took his
Esau.
wives. Yeah.
Check that out. Now, why didn't God get upset with these things?
Right.
Because this was a known thing. Why do you think on the east, The Muslims, they can have one. This is a known practice to us. It's not till we come here and get feminized that we like, I'm getting a divorce. You can't get a divorce from no man. You know? Yeah. So you shouldn't be guilty if you, there's nothing wrong with you if you're attracted. That don't mean you love this woman less. That don't mean that.
Right. Oh, matter of fact.
Because you can sleep with a woman. I could go to the Dominican Republic today and go crazy. But I don't mean I love her.
He said love the woman less. Deuteronomy 21:15.
Read it again to 36:6.
Genesis 36:6. And Esau took his wives and his sons and his daughters and all the persons of his house and his cattle and all his beasts and all his substance which he had got in the land of Canaan and went into the country from the face of his brother Jacob. Yep.
Even within that scriptures, man. We can keep going on for days, bro. Keep going for days. We got priest going.
Deuteronomy. My God. We got 1 Kings 11 and 1.
Read out.
It says, but King Solomon loved many strange women.
Those were women of other nations.
Together with the daughter of Pharaoh, women of the Moabites.
That dude had African woman. He had Chinese, Moabite Chinese woman. He had all type of flavors. He had an ice cream flavor.
My man, Method Man.
Solomon was the son of King David.
About 3 kids, Latoya and Tisha.
Exactly. It says the Amorites, so-called Japanese, says Edomites. God.
Edomites?
Edomites.
Damn, I didn't know that.
I had to double check. Hold on. Like,
I heard.
He said, I was like, hold on.
But you know that was a bad.
Making sure I'm saying this on point now.
They got baddies too. I just said.
Nah, they got bad. They got bad.
I ain't gonna lie.
They got bad.
White chicks are bad. They got some bad white chicks. Brother, one thing we gotta keep it truthful, brother.
Yeah, they got bad.
They got some bad white chicks.
You said that's not your first. I'm just saying that's not my first. That's what you said. But they got baddies.
I didn't even know Solomon.
I had to stop real quick. Hold up.
Right from the Duke's house.
Solomon was on. Yo, he was.
Yeah, I got to.
Hey, that's a spirit.
Try everything.
Now imagine when you go into the scriptures, Solomon was the wisest man that ever lived.
He should have knew nothing but
So-
either
so
fight, though. That is.
He had to give his mind to no folly or everything.
That was definitely
Well, you know what we're going
Definitely.
to. You know what? I was going to skip verse 2, but we're going to go to verse 2 now that you said that. It says Edomites. It says Zidonians, and Hittites.
Just a so-called Africans.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Instead of jumping to verse 3, seeing that you said that, we're going to go to verse 2. It says, of the nations concerning which the Lord said unto the children of Israel, ye shall not go into them.
Listen, the Most High made laws not to mess with the females, but Solomon did it.
Right.
And you know what came with that? Solomon wound up worshiping their gods. He called it STD. He called it spiritual transmitted disease. He started worshiping their gods because one thing about dealing with the other nations, they have other gods. Like I knew a chick, she was Guyanese, and she'll have these little metal objects all around her house.
Yeah.
And you know, she was actually telling me about that shit. That dumb shit. And I wasn't even the truth thing. But I knew it was still had 8 arms in the house. And she was telling me about it. Had candles all over the goddamn place. They had like a little sanctuary there.
They stay as concubines. They're not supposed to be your wives.
Yeah, they concubines. Yeah. You know, but the pastor don't mean shit like this.
Of course not.
He don't keep it real.
Of course not.
You know what's a
He
concubine?
got mad
right?
wives.
A concubine is like basically
Right.
A side chick.
Oh,
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. But you're not allowed to marry them.
Right.
You're
Right.
not allowed to take them serious.
we just think,
pop-
yeah,
that's
you
it.
mind sneak link. That's it.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. It was on Martin.
It says, neither shall they come in unto you, for surely they will turn away your heart.
That's crazy.
Right? Meaning
Wow.
that heart meaning what? Your mind. Right?
Wow.
Saying,
The word for heart is like mind. Yeah.
your heart after their gods,
Wow.
Let
And
the
what we
prophets
read,
bring it out.
the God of the nations are idols. So now you're going to just bug out because the glory of the man is the woman. You know, every man fell, you know, pretty much because of the
Lost their
woman.
wits.
Yeah, wits. Yeah.
Yep. It says Solomon cleave unto these in love. Last verse. Verse 3. It says, and he had 700 wives.
700 wives.
Hold up, brother.
700.
You want to read this, brother? First, we have First Kings, right? 11 and 3.
Yeah.
Right here. See the highlight? And he had 700 wives, right? Princesses. Right? And that's what we used to call them. We didn't call them queens. Right?
Yeah,
That was a title of the heathens. They called them queens. It says princesses, right?
Yeah.
And 300 concubines.
Yeah.
And his wives turned away his heart.
Yeah, he started bugging out. See, so sometimes, the Holy Spirit, it's not good to have a lot of joints. It's not good to have a lot of females, bro. You gotta have the right. Like you have certain men, they can only deal with one. They don't have the spirit to deal with more than one woman. Is it? Because a woman, let me get that. You should have trouble. Yeah, let me get that. When a woman takes a lot of your energy away. That's one woman.
Yeah.
So imagine you get 2, 3, 4, 700. Man, that's a lot, man.
Yeah.
But the point that we were bringing out is that you can have more than one woman, technically, according to the Bible. You know, we don't push it that much because it's really we're not here for that right now. There's a whole nother thing we pushing. We gotta wake our people back up.
This is on 1 Corinthians 7 and 28. It says, but and if thou marry, thou hast not sinned. And if a virgin marry, she have not sinned. Nevertheless,
To have sex, all right? Because you know, when you marry a woman, it's through the concept of sex. So that's why
There's no such thing in the Bible. We gave a girl a ring, and you had to wear a ring. Nah, man, that's all for show, man. A lot of these females, they want these elaborate weddings. That's for show, man.
Right. It's really
That's all show.
It's all about her, the bride,
Yeah.
the wedding dress, the big cake.
Nobody cares about you.
you would do the 8 days of the ceremony so the whole town would know. The only thing that would be shown is not the ring, the token of
Token of virginity.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you show.
Yeah.
You show that this girl was a virgin.
Yeah.
Nobody got
And
that.
then, because marriage in the Bible was a business.
Yeah.
Like, see how a lot of these guys, they just marry a chick. No, when you marry a chick, you had to give something to the father.
Right.
50 shekels.
Yeah.
That's silver.
You had to give animals, because marriage was, because you take my daughter out the house, she might have been doing certain things, helping me out around the house. Now she's gone, you got to pay for that. So when you read the Bible, people just marry people out of looks and he looked good. No, marriage was a business. That's another reason why marriages fail. 9 times out of 10, all marriages fail based on finances. Because you just give her any type of girl, or a girl just give her any type of woman. I mean, a girl gonna give any type of man. Marriage was a business, so you had to give also, to that father. That's how it worked.
They asked Gucci Man why his marriage is successful. He said the same thing. Because she's successful and he was successful.
Yeah.
The money.
A lot of times a
It's the
girl will
business.
leave you because your situation ain't right.
Exactly.
It's not even because, she'll lose interest in you because, it's a struggle for her.
Yeah.
And she want to be somewhere, but if you marry that man, it's something better or worse.
Yep.
But marriage in the Bible was a financial, it's a business move. Yeah.
It says, she have not sinned, nevertheless, such shall have trouble in the flesh, but I spare you.
Yeah, if you marry a woman, you're going to have trouble in the flesh, bro. Because they come with a woman comes with a whole bunch of bullshit. For real, you got to deal with her emotions. She probably got scarred. She probably been molested. And you gotta like balance her out. Woman been scarred, she been beat up. She been, foster care. You don't know, these bodies just be fucked up in there. And you gotta be the one to talk to them and and that shit could be draining.
They're dealing with the world, like the Instagram, the TV shows, so you're not really dealing with them.
You gotta
You're
calm them
dealing with
down
the
off that.
machine. Yeah.
And they be watching Instagram all day and they think that's how their life's supposed to be. And you don't know what these people, it was a story about this white couple. I think it was on Housewives. They just got arrested.
Oh,
The Chrissies. Bro, these dudes is on Instagram. You would think they, come to find out, they was doing all type of, a woman would watch that. Shalom, King. A woman would watch that and now put that pressure on you.
yeah.
When at the end of the day, I'm a working man. I can afford that. So a lot of these girls, it is about business, bro. And that's how you should treat, your marriages, in through the spirit, like a business. Don't get with no woman that either she got on your level or above. That's what Kevin said. He was basically bringing up the scriptures. He was just carnally speaking it. But you don't get with a woman that's above your level financially or on your level. Or if not, no, hell no, you don't go underneath you.
No.
You don't mess with no girl that work at Best Buy.
Right.
I mean, you can.
Yeah.
You can. You have your time, but and I'm gonna take that back. You can mess with her, but she gotta be able to show you that she got a plan.
Exactly.
Potential, yeah.
Exactly.
Like I got a business. Like how you
Exactly.
you gotta put a business plan. I'm
Exactly.
doing this. I'm about to do this, and then you
Exactly.
can mess with her because you know that Best Buy is not gonna be
Right.
her where she's stuck at.
Right.
Ultimate, yeah.
But if you know she's stuck there, you
Yeah,
don't
you
do
know
it.
she's stuck at McDonald's or a stripper,
Exactly.
man. Leave her, or any. You shouldn't be talking to a stripper. But Best Buy walking out the mall, leave her
Exactly.
alone, bro.
Exactly.
What you doing? I ain't doing nothing. What you got planned? I'm doing work.
All right.
Right along, right there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I got real quick, 1 Corinthians 7 and
One more piece of before you go, bro.
1 Corinthians 7 and 27. Art thou bound to a wife? Art thou bound unto a wife? Seek not to be loose. Art thou loose from a wife? Seek not a wife. I mean, what? If you got a woman right now, you don't got to seek to cut her off. If she's beneficial, she's beneficial. If you don't have a woman right now, don't lose your mind over trying to get one real quick. It happens, but don't be stressed out about it where it's taking up your day and you can't even focus on a lot of priorities that you need, right? Verse 28. But if thou be married, right, thou hast not sinned, and if you just read this, right?
That's right, yeah.
Holy Spirit. If there was another point I want to read on this. If thou hast married, thou hast not sinned. Nevertheless, thou shalt have trouble in the flesh, but I'll spare you. This is the point I wanted to bring out, verse 28, 29. But I say this, brethren, the time is short. It remaineth in both they the wives. Read that again, verse 29. But this I say, brethren, the time is short. It remaineth that both they that be wives be as though they had none. So even though you got a wife and your mindset got to understand, you got to move as if you don't have one, where your woman is not controlling you, not getting you away from building,
That's the
learning
point,
the
the control
Bible,
factor, yeah.
you know what I'm saying, taking you away, because she's going to be jealous the fact that you always building, you in the brotherhood, you studying, you taking care of brothers, like, oh, nah, brother, the brother need this. Oh, you always there for them. When it comes to me, you're not there. Oh, what's up, you know what I mean?
That's not the
Yeah, be as though you don't have
That's
one.
what
But then-
when the Lord, when you're a woman, you're dealing with a prophet, it's more than just physical things going on. There's angels that's around the house giving protection. There's a whole network that's happening. You ain't just dealing with somebody that has to always physically be there. The fact that you with me, the Lord will protect you.
Right.
That's
You know?
right.
I just want to bring out 2 more precepts.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 8, verse 5. If riches be a possession
If riches be a possession, right,
to be desired
to be desired
in this life,
in this life, the money, the bag,
what is richer than the wisdom that worketh all things?
what is richer than wisdom? So the goal is to come into this truth. The goal is to change the trajectory that the church was giving you and the understanding that they was giving you and knowing that that's all bullshit and coming to this thing the right way. That's it. And there's nothing wrong with, but that's what the Most High wants you to bring in fruit worthy of repentance.
Right.
That's what you're being graded on. You're not being graded on how many jobs you got, how much clothes you got, whether you're not Afro Tech, whether you're not on these platforms. You're being graded on how how many men you bring to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua.
That's right.
And the name of the Father is Yahweh. The name of His Son is Yahweh Shai. And we know this because we study the Bible.
Right.
You know? Yeah. So that was it. Last one.
This is Romans 11:33.
Yo!
Oh, the depth of the riches, both of the wisdom and knowledge of the Most High. How unsearchable are His judgments, and His ways past finding out. So the depth of the riches, this is the true riches, brother. This is the true riches of the knowledge and wisdom of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua through these scriptures,
Right.
through this righteous lifestyle. This is the true riches.
And look how much information we bring out in an hour, 2 hour time, different topics. There's a lot of stuff that you gotta digest. But these are concepts that you never thought about. You always thought there was something wrong with you. No, there's nothing wrong with you. You are doing what you're supposed to be doing.
Right.
It's just that you gotta get up under the real Bible, not that Bible that they was teaching you in the churches, because the churches don't know nothing. Pork chop pastor don't know nothing. He don't know nothing, bro. And we're not trying to throw insults. Just ask a pastor, yo, break down the book of Revelation for me. You know? And that's it. Let me get Revelation 1 real quick. Revelation, the first chapter, the scripture of Yahweh Shai.
Yeah, it's the Holy Spirit.
Last precept, we're going to be out of here.
We got Revelations 1 and 13. Yep. Revelations 1 and 13. It says, and in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man.
The Son of Man is talking about Yahweh Shai. So the Bible, John the Revelator, he's revealing to you on how the Messiah looked.
Right.
Yeah.
And also, too, bring it back full circle. When we came up, we was talking about what? Hanukkah, talking about the 7 candlesticks representing what? 7 churches.
7 churches, right.
You know?
Powerful.
The Holy Spirit. It goes on to say, one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the feet.
Right, so he had a garment. So the Bible gives a description, like when a police, when a dispatch put over a description of a person. Yeah.
It says, and girt about the paps with a golden girdle.
Had a golden girdle around his waist. Yeah.
It says, verse 14. Verse 14. His head and his hair were white like wool.
Yeah, white woolly hair. Like you look at lamb, they got that curly hair. We the ones that grow that type of hair. Yeah.
As white.
So, but when you look at the churches, they show you somebody that got blonde, long hair. But the Bible don't describe that. Bro, all we bringing out is the truth of the Bible. That's it.
That's right.
Yeah.
Verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool,
Right.
as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Right. So they show you in the churches got blue eyes. Yeah. He had white. He had like when Jake get old, they get that nice white gray hair.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
Verse 15. And his feet.
His feet. Now we all know the color of your feet is the color of your body, right? You're never gonna see somebody that got white feet and they got a black body. So John the Revelator seen his feet. Let's see what color of his feet.
It says, and his feet like unto fine brass.
Brass. What color is brass? What color is a penny? It's brass. It's brown. That's more like a goldish color. But all you gotta do is pull out a penny. All you gotta do is pull out a penny.
Brown is right here. That's the
Right. Right, okay. So if the Bible said that, if his feet was brown, then what his body was?
It'll be looking just like this. This color right here. See how when you burn it, it's darker.
But this is the money, bro. Yeah, powerful. Look at that. Yeah, that's it. But this is the real money, even having that understanding. Do you know most people that's in the churches that don't know how the Most High is going to come back and look? That's crazy. How you going to be waiting for somebody and you don't even know how you look? That's like if you was going on a date and you said, babe, I'm about to pull up on you real quick. It could be anybody. What car you driving? You know? Yeah, you go on a blind date and you don't know who the person to pick you up look like.
Done.
Wrong description of who you look.
That's crazy right there, bro. You don't look nothing like that.
Who the hell is that?
And, but I want to put this out there again. If you look like that, we have to accept it. See, they not accepting what we saying, but it's in the book. I gotta always put that out there, you know, because we are fear. As a righteous, as a prophet, you gotta be fair.
Fair judge,
you know,
yeah.
fair judgment. Yeah, priest.
We have Revelations 1 and 15. And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace.
It was dark. It was dark. That's all that.
That's part. And his voice as the sound of many waters.
Right. He had a loud voice. Right. Last precept, and then we're gonna cut him camp.
Acts chapter 13, verse 1.
And brother, the reason why we bring out Wisdom of Solomon 8 and 5, Romans 11:33, because this is the real money. You knowing about, hey, let me get that. What's wisdom? What is wisdom? You knowing how the Lord to fear, you knowing how the Lord look and knowing his name, that is the ultimate wisdom right there. Because you got people that have been reading this book for years and don't know shit about this book, bro. You know? Don't know how to unlock the secrets of this book, bro. That's how you know this is the Holy Spirit that's doing that. This book been around for thousands of years, and that's the image that they got up. That means they don't know what they're reading. Or they don't want to bring it out.
Look at Acts 13, verse 1. Now there were in the church that was in Antioch certain prophets and teachers as Barnabas and Simeon that...
No. Barnabas and Silas. Where you at? Yeah, Barnabas and Simeon. Slack, my fault.
As Barnabas and Simeon that were called Niger.
It was called what?
Niger.
What does Niger mean? Nigger. Check this out. It's in the Bible, bro. That's it right there. Can somebody get the blue of the Bible for Niger? Huh? Yeah, it's right here in the Bible. Or Niger. Yo, that's crazy.
Niger means black.
Show 'em.
Yep. Black.
So, if they was calling them black, how you think them brothers was looking? So now, how does all of a sudden this changes? See? Yeah, you can stop at 2. It's a big start from Niger. Say Niger again.
Wow.
And that were called Niger. And Lucius and Cyrene and...
Cyrene is in Africa. When you look it up, Cyrene is in Africa. Yeah.
And Manian, which had been brought up with Herod and Tesheret and Saul, those two, and they ministered to the Lord and fasted. The Holy Spirit said, separate me, Barnabas and Saul, for the work hereunto I have called them.
And they had the Holy Spirit. But then other people called them Niners. They was black, bro. Come on. What games are we playing here, bro? Why these passages not going into these scriptures? And it's not a race thing. It is what it is. The whole time they told us that we was nothing, we was niggas, our skin was ugly, we got big noses, we got big lips. Come to find out, the greatest men that ever walked the face of the Lord on earth look like us.
Right.
You know how empowering that is?
Yes.
You got popes that kneel down and kiss. That's us. But they don't want to say it. You know? Anybody have something else?
What, a wisdom?
Huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. We're going to end it. We done.
Now, Proverbs 9 and 10.
Read up.
It says, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
Yeah, and that's the fear of the Lord, bro. You know how scary that is to know that it's people that got this book in their hotels, got this on their dresses, open up. You got pastors that's reading it, but they don't even know how to understand the Bible. That's scary. That's like somebody going to med school for 20 years and don't know shit about med school. That's scary that the Most High got people reading something that they don't understand. That make me scared. to know that it's a power that's only opening our eyes to that understanding. That's scary, bro. And the Most High is revealing it to you. Everybody else is driving by, but you stop.
Yeah.
That's because the Lord is calling you, bro. Read that again.
Proverbs 9 and 10. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
That's it. And the Lord is only going to give that wisdom to men that actually fear Him. Not nobody that's playing both sides of the fence. I'm going to celebrate Thanksgiving, but then I'm going to be in church. The Lord like men that are crazy about Him. And you better believe, every brother back here, we're crazy about the Bible. We're crazy about Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. To the point where we have problems with our family.
Right, yeah.
But we're crazy about the Lord.
Yeah.
That's why the Lord gave us His wisdom. He's not giving it to no a dude that's 50% in, 50% out. He like dudes that's crazy about it.
Yeah.
And that's us, man.
Yeah.
You want to bring out a piece of anything, you know?
To finish off, to finish off, it says, and the knowledge of the holy is understanding.
And the knowledge, and they don't understand this book. They don't even. They still saying men is cheating. You got a pastor that will have a conference with a married couple and then get on the husband. You out of pocket, bro. Because everything you're saying, I said, Pastor, bring it out scripturally. Show me the scripture that I did was wrong. Show me. And she need to shut the fuck up because she should have even got you involved in our relationship. You see? Right. So she overlapped me to talk to you.
Wow.
So you out of pocket. You know? That's all.
You said lukewarm, right?
Yeah.
You want the Job one? Yeah. There's Revelations 3 and 16. So then because thou art lukewarm and neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee out of my mouth. But like the priest saying, the Lord wants you to be on fire. He wants you to be all the way with it. You know? That's how he that literally, that's what most of the prophets, they died for the Lord, man. You know, that's what you're putting on the line is your life. Being completely honest. You know what I mean? You putting your life on the line for the Lord, because who gave you your life anyway is the Most High. And He could give it back to you, He could take it away, He could do whatever, He got control, but that's the type of zeal, strive for the truth unto death, man. You know? That's the Lord
And the Lord gonna reward you. Our reward is not based on morals and when we get in the kingdom, the kingdom gonna be laced. When you read the Bible, that's a whole nother sermon.
That's
the kingdom is gonna be fire.
Yeah.
No words can be put to it.
No words.
Yeah.
Anybody got anything else?
That's it.
You want the Job one?
Yeah, get the Job. You want to Job?
Job, break it down. Job 28.
It says, when comes the place of wisdom,
All right, this is Job 28 and 20. It says, whence then cometh wisdom?
Yep, so where does this wisdom come from? Yeah.
And where is the place of understanding?
It's a question. So where you gonna get wisdom? Where you gonna get the place of understanding, right? Yeah.
Seeing it is hid from the eyes of all living, and kept close from the fowls of the air.
So it's hid from the eyes of all living, meaning what? Everyone is not privy to wisdom. Everyone is not privy to gain understanding, right? So when you get understanding, when you get wisdom, that's a gift,
Right.
You know, be thankful because a lot of people are giving bugged out state of minds.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Most High put rap demons on brothers. Dudes that can make rap. You got dudes that got sport demons on them. All they think about is playing sports, working out demons. You got dudes that got fucking demons. They just want to fuck all type of girls all day. Hey,
Cherry.
that's a terrible cherry.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It shows it. It shows it. You see it right there, Freeze?
You see it?
Yeah. That's a cherry in the
It's
Lord.
moving. It's moving.
You see that?
It's a cherry, brother.
It's right there.
I see it.
You see it right there?
Yeah,
See that moving?
wow.
Over there.
Yeah, I see
Look,
it.
y'all. Look, brother. Look, brother.
Slow.
They out tonight, brother.
They out here.
They out tonight. I know why I had two.
That's a sign right there,
They
bro.
out tonight,
You see
brother.
it moving over there, right?
Yeah.
And the Lord only do this for His prophets, bro.
That's it, man.
This ain't for everybody's eyes, bro. We prophets, man. Yeah. Hey, the Most High got all type of spirits on, like I was saying, bro. This is our lane, and nobody. See, we are the dream team of the Bible. We done battled everybody about the Bible, and they can't refute what we say.
That's what we're gonna get delivered in those ships. With these so-called UFOs.
Yep.
Go ahead.
And we believe that. The same way you believe you're gonna be a rap star.
Right.
That's it right there, right by the pussy.
Right, too.
It says verse 22, destruction and death say we have heard the fame thereof with our ears.
See, so destruction and death, like, whoa. I heard the fame of wisdom. I heard the fame of understanding.
Right.
Right? Even destruction and death knows that, they can't even exist without wisdom and understanding. Right?
It says verse 23, God understandeth the way thereof, and he knoweth the place thereof.
Yep, so the Most High understands the ways of wisdom and the place where it comes from.
Verse 24, for he looketh to the ends of the earth, and seeth under the whole heaven. Verse 25, to make the weight for the winds, and he weigheth the waters by measure.
The Lord's very, he calculates everything.
Precise.
And very precise in his creation, right? The Lord is not forgetting, I forgot 1 centimeter of...
When you think about oxygen,
Yeah.
oxygen literally is 21%.
Yeah,
It's a perfect measure of
like
oxygen.
you said.
If it was too high, we would blow up. If it was too low, you would just drop dead.
Like you said.
You know, that's a perfect, that's a measurement. That's a mathematic.
Yeah, ain't nobody that came and said...
Right. We're going to perfectly level the oxygen here.
Yeah.
The Lord did that. Say verse 26, when he made a decree for the rain and a way for the lightning of the thunder.
Yeah.
Then did he see it and declare it. He prepared it. Yea, searched it out. And unto men he said, behold, the fear of the Lord,
Fear the Lord.
that is wisdom.
That's wisdom.
Because
Wow.
men want to search out this and that and that and this.
It's not about reading mad books.
Yeah, Lord said, man, listen.
You got dudes that articulate, use all these 8-letter, 10-letter words.
Right.
You actually humbling yourself and fearing the Lord.
That's the
That's
greatest
true
thing.
wisdom.
Yep.
You don't gotta go to the library.
Yeah.
You don't gotta go. You know.
Yeah.
It's right there.
Right.
You know.
Yep. And unto men he said, behold.
It's an emotion. Check that out. It ain't got nothing to do with intellects.
No.
It's an actual emotion that you have to display to the Lord.
That's it.
You know?
Yeah, acknowledgement.
Yeah.
And unto men he said, behold, the fear of the Lord, that is wisdom. And to depart from evil is understanding.
Damn.
Understanding. When you have understanding, that implicates actions.
My
You gotta
goodness.
wait, this is wrong.
Right.
Let me depart from that.
get
Wow,
your way.
there's a man of understanding. You know, because you gotta walk away from what's evil. So you can't. Somebody can't be saying they understand and they still smoke all the time.
Right.
And that's why the black community don't understand us.
Right.
Because they don't want to depart from evil. The only way to understand this truth is to leave that evil shit alone.
Right.
That's when you're going to see us.
Right.
You don't see us if you don't have that intentional spirit of leaving evil.
Right.
Those are the only people that can see us on this corner. The reason why people just drive past, they don't see us. We like ghosts. The only people that can see us is people that's willing to leave evil. They can understand us. They can understand everything we're saying. It all makes sense. Hey man, with that being said, face this way.
Come.
About to give infinity honor to our Lord and Savior.
Yahweh,
Bashem, Yahushua, Bashem, B'Kadash.
Double honor to the apostles and elders of GMS.
Ah.
Salutations to you brothers that doing the truth sincerely, not for vain glory. And with that being said,
Kum Yashala, Kum Yashala, Kum Yashala.
Shalom.
Come.